brakes up, man. Rub the brakes on there, right? Hey. 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 All them beats on there, run the bass on there, babe. Hey, 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 hey. Hold on, up in my brain. Hold on, big my piece in the brain. Hold on, big my piece in the brain. Hop out the bitch on level, I'm babe. Hop out the bitch on level.
That's okay. All true ballers strike out every now and then. You can't let that slow yo roll. You gotta pick up that pimp stick and keep on swinging.
OGDoDirty, flipping packs in the bag, stuffing the blunt, fat sack, jet black Cadillac, stacks in the mattress, cash cow status, walk in the streets, heat talk, no crack, blunt blazing, smoke hazing, OGs in the attic, crispy clean kicks, ain't nothing static, southern nights, trap dreams, raw matic, light it up, inhale the magic, erratic, down south, making moves, 808s, hit raw, sip the lean, slow the scene, outlaws on call, counting bills, run the thrills, trap house ball, switches in the air, grandiose alcohol, dirty dope dreams, with the crew so mean, like some movie scene, trap king, royally king, purple haze phase, hazy days, cash in streams, hit the streets, beast mode, blitz and jewel schemes, OGDoDirty, leaning like a tower, got the power, hour after hour, living fast, mile high, never sour. Came up from the grid, dirty money flower. Blood blazing, smoke hazing, OGs in the attic. Crispy clean kicks, ain't nothing static. Southern nights, trap dreams, raw matic. Light it up, inhale the magic, erratic. OGDoDirty, leaning like the tower. Got the power, hour after hour. Living fast, mile high, never sour. Came up from the grid, dirty money flower. Blood blazing, smoke hazing, OG.
Hey, what's cracking with everybody, man? Welcome to Let's Smoke Show. Salute to Stephen Hall, salute to Stephanie T, Mayo, Zuma. Appreciate y'all for being here. We're gonna get this thing started. If you want to go ahead and join the show, you already know it's the link is pinned to the top. Also, if you want to support the stream, you can hit the Cash App or the Super Stick or the Super Chat. Either one of them will work. We prefer the Cash App, but if you want to use the other two, go ahead and do what you do. I hope everybody's day been going pretty good. I was trying to get optimal time for everybody to get home and get settled and get into their stuff. And until we get ready to start doing our show, I got to get ready to roll me up a blunt so we can enjoy ourselves tonight. I got my bestie in the building. Appreciate you, man. Y'all make sure y'all go holler at my girl, Yvette Marie. You know what I'm talking about? If you ain't over there, one of the biggest supporters on the goddamn stream. Appreciate your love. Appreciate you for stopping through, kicking it with your boy. If you got a Discord, go over there, check out Yvette, check out Rezla, me, Tom, everybody, you know what I'm saying? If you mess with us, go over there and follow us, you know what I'm saying? We do post stuff over there. We do special things for people. I mean, I know I really don't, but I know other people do. You know, my boy Locksmith got the spot back there, you know what I'm saying? So make sure you lock in with us, man. Come kick it with us sometime. Besides that, man, I hope everybody's day's been going pretty good, man. We in this thing for another haul. Trying to figure out what we're gonna do tonight. Because they really didn't have nothing for everybody. I was just gonna wait till everybody come up and see what everybody wanted to talk about and see what was going to be good for the night. I really want to do a movie tonight, but I ain't know how people felt. Didn't know if they wanted to do one tonight. Didn't know if nobody had a special movie that they wanted to watch and have everybody watch. But if you do, you know what I'm saying, hit that CashApp, you know what I'm saying, speak on it. Tell everybody this is what we're gonna do tonight, man, and that's what we're gonna do. Y'all already know how we do it. But besides that, man, I'm about to roll this blunt up, so I guess I'll give y'all a little bit of entertainment or entertaining, something that will keep you guys busy until I get through doing what I'm doing. Because I definitely need to roll this blunt up. We'll hit y'all. Nah, fuck it. We'll hit y'all with the gas station. We'll hit y'all with the young nigga with the gas station, man. Gas station love. That's what we're going to hit y'all with. That's for all my people out there who ELE, matter of fact. We can put that in chat. This is for all my ELE people. And let OGDoDirty roll this blunt up. If you, like I say, if you want to come up and join the show, if you got a topic you want to bring, man, bring it on up. Talk to me. Hit the link. Be the first. Don't be the last. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a follower. Be a leader. Here we go. Let me drop that for that. This is for all my ELE people. Which one? I think I can do the regular one. If I do the one with the, man, fuck it. I guess we're gonna probably let this one go anyway. So, give me a second. Commercial is bound. Got my first guest coming up to the panel. Let me welcome him up the right way. Where's that? Where's OGDoDirty?
OGDoDirty, let me hear.
My guy Smitty, what's cracking with your playboy?
Man, you know you the only one do that for me, dog. I appreciate you, man.
Man, I tries, man. I tries.
Thank you. Nah, you don't try, you do. So thank you.
Hey, finally somebody recognized it. Yeah, hey.
I mean, you know, and there's nothing wrong with saying it, man.
Yes, sir. Yes,
What's going on, champion? What you want tonight? I just came up real quick. I think I got about 15, 20 minutes. I'm getting ready to go lay it down with the old lady. And yeah.
Nothing right now, bro.
I just wanted to come up and smoke one with you and just kick it and cool it, talk about something.
I appreciate you, bro, because shit, I didn't really have nothing planned for the night, bro. I really wanted to watch a movie. I just didn't know what a good movie to watch, and I was gonna give the chat a chance to, you know, do a little bidding war. If they want to watch a movie tonight, they can pay, you know what I'm saying, $10 for the movie.
Let me ask you this question.
Well, we already got somebody already hit me with which color. Let me see what that is.
All right. I'll ask you this. Considering like me, myself, right? I went away for 7 years because of, you know what I'm saying, the good ganja, right?
Right.
I had 11.5 pounds. This was right before it was considered and deemed to be legal. Do you believe that now, since it's basically legal all over and they have dispensaries, that people who were locked up for marijuana back in the day should get quote unquote reparations? You know what I'm saying? Shouldn't we be compensated, bruh, for our time, considering all you niggas did was turn legalize it? I do. I think I'm owed a check, OG. I think I'm owed a check, bro.
No, I mean, not really, bro. But I mean, if you look at it that way, I can't get mad at you for doing it. Hold on, let me and I'll let you know about it. Thank you, Kingdom Minded, for the $10 cash app. She said for the ELE. Appreciate you. Let me give you a little some celebration. Let me give
Respect.
you that nobody dope as me.
Ain't nobody dope as me. I'm just so fresh and sunny. Don't you think I'm so sexy? I'm just so fresh and so clean. Ain't nobody dope as me. I'm just so fresh and sunny.
Appreciate you, Kingdom Minded, coming through with the ELE. Y'all be like Kingdom Minded if you ELE, man. Drop that 10. You know what I'm saying? Make that cash app move, man. Appreciate you, Kingdom Minded. Always one of the top supporters on the show. You don't have to do it, but you do it anyway. So we want to celebrate you. But yeah, man, I don't think nobody should be getting that reparations for that. But at the same time, I do think that if you was, they should have something implemented for that.
Bro, they locked me up for 7.5 years for something that's now completely legal where I'm from. It's 100% legal in the DC, Maryland area.
Yeah. So I mean, like that part right there, bro. You should. I believe that if stuff like that happen, I mean, bro, it's sad to hear, but I mean, you know, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't think nobody should get nothing for that.
So
bro.
basically, the government is now allowed to dispense it to us through dispensaries, right? And it's just fine. They're doing exactly what we've been doing. And we shouldn't be compensated for them stealing our trade. I don't know, bro.
It sounds crazy. I see where you're coming from. I mean, yeah, it sounds crazy, but hey.
I'm just saying, you know.
I'm gonna say like this.
It
does open up opportunity, bro, for people to do certain things, bro. Like the stuff that I do, bro. It's best for people to go out there and start creating their own strands, putting these strands together, bro. Learning how to, you know what I'm saying, make new strains and, you know what I'm saying, new products, bro. It's always going to be something
about that though, OG. Let me ask you this. How important do you think it is for us as Black people to like actually just know the basics of growing our own like fruits and vegetables? Like how important would you say that is?
It's very important, sir. I push that on people, but people don't like to do it. It ain't for everybody.
I think it's because a lot of us don't actually live in, I mean, if you think about it, environmental circumstances where they feel like, look, where I'm at, I can't grow that. You know what I'm saying? Like
some people just don't have the know-how, bro. Some people just don't know some people just don't have the know-how. And even when they do get it, it's still kind of hard work, bro, especially if they ain't getting the result that they see on the internet. So it's hard. It's like, that's one thing that I struggle with, is trying to help people grow stuff, bro, but then not knowing everybody don't give you exact, and they don't tell you everything that's happening, what they do. So, you know what I'm saying? It runs into problem. People don't like maintenance, bro. Some people don't like cleaning up. Some people lazy, bro. So it's gonna be hard to tell people to go outside and maintain a garden bed when they don't even clean up around their house.
Yeah. Nah, because I was, you know what I'm saying, I was thinking about that. Like, it's crazy how ever since I started growing like my little tomatoes and like peppers and cucumbers and stuff and potatoes, like it's crazy, bro, how like I ain't realized how much that saved on like that just much of a bill. Like now I got my own stuff. Now of course it's getting colder now, the season's out, but I mean, just to know that I do know how to do that. Like, let me ask you, like, bro, you know what's crazy? Let me just say it like this. I never realized how much the show Preppers is like so prevalent in my life now. I don't know why. I don't know why I've all of a sudden been like, real deep in, like, I would say I've always been into it, but like, like knowing how to build shelter. Like truly all of the different ways to fish from net to rod, um, and those canisters, everything, because I see how crazy this world going, bruh. Like, and you know something? I notice how comfortable they got people to where we really will not be prepared if something really hit. And I don't think a lot of people, like if something hit, boom, right now tonight, and everything was out, Wi-Fi, grid, everything down, half the city's ruined, a lot of people wouldn't have no clue of what to do. And that's the thing. But I digress. My mic is muted. Do you think we prepared?
No, most
Why?
people don't even know. Most people don't even know how to clean fish. Most people don't even know when to pick vegetables. Most people don't know a lot. So telling them about it and them seeing it, bro, it's just stuff that they see because everything is instant gratification on internet. You show somebody that you put the seed in the dirt, not even a second later, they showing you what it looked like in the middle of the grove, and then they showing you
Right, right.
harvest and
That's
they
a
showing you
fact.
that. So people
Fact.
think it's just most people think it's just something that happens in a couple of weeks, a couple of months. They don't know how long it really takes to grow. And then they don't understand how much you got to put into that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like anybody can go outside and dig a hole and put some vegetables in the ground and they'll grow up, but it's not going to be exactly what you want it to be. Your yield might not come out because you might be dealing with certain pests. You might be dealing with certain elements in your soil that might be hindering your plant taking the nutrients out of there. So you have to go and do everything if you want to do it. If you want to get the right
But you know
product,
something?
a premium
Yeah,
product, put it like that.
that is true, OG. But like they do make it so that the ingredients, everything, like you want that good soil, the man, them bags cost, bro. Depending on how much, whatever you want to do. So even
Not
down
really.
to,
It's the work, bro. It's the work. It's the
you think it's
convenience.
the work more so than the money of it? Okay.
Man, because it's the convenience. You can literally go. I can literally show people what I use. I shift dirt. I cook dirt. Right. I started a
Mhm.
process a long time ago where you can kill everything out of your soil by heating it up. Right. So
Yeah.
you can cook your dirt and it'll kill all the microbes and everything out of it. The only thing you got to do is just add all that stuff back. But knowing the amount to add and what are you adding to is the most difficult part. Most people don't know. They just go by, you know what I'm saying, what the label say. The label say does this, they do that. And it might end up burning their plants, or it might not give it enough depending on their drainage. There's a lot of factors that go into it, but most people don't want to work that hard, bro. It's hard work, bro, digging up dirt, cleaning dirt. Because when I mean by cleaning dirt, is sterilizing your dirt, adding nutrients to it, and then letting it sit for a minute before you start adding stuff to it. Most people don't want to do that. It's cheaper for them to go out and go buy the $3 bag instead of
Yeah,
putting
a
in
lot of
four,
people
five
not
hours
even
of
hip.
work.
You have, yeah, a lot of people not even hip. You do every so often. You have to flip your soul. You have to flip it. That's called tilting. Yeah, definitely.
That's the whole fact. And like Kingdom Miner said, most people don't know how to protect what they grow. So they just look it's they look for shortcuts, bro. You know what I'm saying? They look for certain things, bro, on the internet that has them believing or thinking they can do something. And then when they do it, they're not satisfied with the product. I mean, it is what it is. So it takes some people 3-4 times, bro, to grow something, bro, to get the shit to grow right. And then once they get it to grow right, they have a method down and then they continuously do it. And then, you know what I'm saying? That's how they get a consistent product. But you have to start somewhere. And most people don't even want to start. So I can tell people all day, man, go to Walmart, get you the cheapest soil that you got. Make sure you buy this, make sure you buy that. You know what I'm saying? Get you some nutrients to put inside of it. They got everything in Walmart, $5 bags, $4 bags. Maybe I think some of them is like $8. And you go in there and you just get everything you need. If you know how to read all this stuff, put your nitrogen, your phosphate, and all that shit is on your bag, then shit, you should be straight. But most people still ain't gonna do it. They still not gonna heed what a person say because it's not Plus, it's not the same everywhere that everybody grow it too. So you're gonna run into that factor too.
Yeah. Hmm. You said you were gonna watch a movie.
I was thinking about it. If somebody say that they want to watch a movie and they want to pay for one, we'll watch one tonight. But if they don't, then I'm just gonna end this
Well,
bitch and go watch one myself.
what kind of? Let me ask you this: what's your favorite genres of movies? Do you do horrors?
Yeah, I do them. I watch a lot. I watch everything, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I watch that
I
and
have a hard
everything. If
time
it's
with
good, it's
horrors.
good.
I don't know why.
You say what?
I have a hard time. My bad. I'm eating. I apologize. I have a hard time with horrors now. Like for some reason, I don't know what it is. Like I
They
think
just
they do
trash.
the story for me.
No, they just trash. They don't know how to make scary movies scary no more. So they
Not,
do
you
what
know
they
what
can.
that too. It's like, I like the suspense thriller. Mm. Like, I'm gonna give you a perfect example, right? You know a movie that I think was highly slept on?
What's that?
That really was a good movie and still to this very day a great movie. The Cell with Jennifer Lopez. As far as like suspense thriller, like what's going on type stuff.
I might have to go watch that again. I don't even think I
Right.
remember that movie.
Remember that movie? That was actually a really good movie, bro.
I don't remember that
But you
movie
had
though.
to keep going it because
I
mine
was
didn't
thinking.
start.
I was thinking this. I was thinking the cellular, but you said the sale, so I'm like, well, sale, not the sale, but you just said sale. Yeah, I probably watched it, but I can't
Yeah, it
remember it
got
like
Jennifer
that.
Lopez in it. I mean, I'm just saying as far as like suspense thriller, but no, yeah. I
Like
got
a
a hard
movie like that, bro. Like a suspense thriller movie that I would think of like that, bro, would be Eagle Eye with Shia LaBeouf.
You said Equalizer?
No, not the Equalizer. Eagle Eye
Mm, okay. I
with
might have
Shia
to look that
LaBeouf.
one up.
It's it's about AI. It's just about an AI machine uh trying to take over the national security system and set off bombs and shit. But that motherfucker was making certain people do certain things. So it was taking over
You know what's
CCTVs,
crazy?
it was taking over everything. You know what I'm saying? Making the motherfuckers do. I mean, it's a pretty good movie. Eagle Eye is fire.
But
Most
you
people
know
don't
what's
know nothing
really
about it.
crazy? How from I Am Robot, um I say that movie you talking about as well, along with a host of others, how before we got to where we are now, how AI is really moving. I'm gonna be honest with you, OG. I'm man, I never thought that something that is not even real technically would be such a huge threat. Cause I'm already nervous, bro. Like the way this is going, how easy it is to make a video look a certain way, how they're showing these demonstrations of these military robots, everything else. We're literally looking at a lot of these video games, movies, like from Halo, all of that. Like it's actually in our face, bro. Um, and I am concerned actually already up ahead of time before the bombs go off. Not literally, but you know what I mean. I'm already seeing it, bro. Like they've been putting this stuff in our face ever since back in the day with stuff like Back to the Future and things of that nature, dog. They've been putting this stuff in our face, OG. But I digress. My mic is muted. Go ahead.
How they do it, bro? But it still got a long way to go. It's at the stage right now, but it's learning. The whole system is learning. I just seen that fuck it out. I guess I could show you.
Mm-hmm.
In a minute, go over to my boy page real quick. I was over there on Izzy's channel the other day.
Okay.
Up there kicking it with him, and he showed me something that happened. I'm show y'all if I can go and find it real quick. Give me a second, John. We slide down here to the Izzy page,
Okay.
and
Shout out.
there was AM arguing with the goddamn AI,
Hmm.
and it kind of fucked me up the shit he was doing. So just give me a second. I'll try to go back to it. I just got to find out what stream it was the other day that I was on. We got another guest coming up to the panel. Let me give me a second. Let me welcome him up the right way.
OGDoDirty, let me hear.
It's good with your Lord ADS.
What up, OGDoDirty? What up, Smitty? What y'all talking about?
Too much of nothing. They ain't really got. We're just talking right now. I'm about to show him. We was talking about AI. I'm about to show him when I was over on Izzy's panel the other day, and that nigga pulled up that goddamn AI. If I can find it, but he pulled up the AI when Angry Man was arguing with the AI, and it was a pretty good show, bro. But when I seen that, it kind of blew my mind. I said, yeah, this my AI
Y'all
off the
need
chain.
this. Y'all need to be woke. Y'all need to wake up. Man, y'all ain't never seen the Terminator movie, the original. Skynet was online in 2024. What you think? It's Skynet, bruh. You about to see metal machines that look like people out here, bruh.
What? What are you talking about?
Terminators. They about to hit the street. Remember,
I
2024
I
was
don't think that's gonna be like. I'm gonna be honest with you. I would say we are still like a couple generations away, but not many though. But we are seeing a lot of things that are. I mean, honestly, man, like really think about it, man. Like we used to look at old futuristic shows or whatever, people talking to watches and different devices on wrist, bro. We've been done that. Like that's old now. We used to look at some form of hovercraft, some form of surf like board that can float, whatever it may be. Ben did that. All of the things that we used to look at, and a lot of things that are still put in our face through like movies. Like that's why I found it, I don't know, it's just when OG said he was going to play a movie, blah, blah. We've seen it.
I want to, bro. I mean, we used to play a movie every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but shit, motherfuckers
only
stop
thing I
showing up
know.
for the shit.
Only thing I know,
Motherfuckers act
Smitty,
like
is
they
one
don't want to
thing.
see the movies, man. We want to see the movies, man. I
What
mean,
movies
we
was
still
you
watch them in the
showing?
back. You say
What
what?
movie? What movies was y'all showing?
We showed a lot of different movies, bro. Let me go through this goddamn movie. Y'all niggas, y'all ain't been here in
I
a minute.
like the old school black movies, man. Like
And
Which
we
One
watched
Is
a
Up,
lot of
shit
them.
like that.
Right.
Yeah.
We watched a lot of those movies, bro. We watched what's the one with Bruce Leroy? Enter the Dragon?
Yeah, something like that, right?
Yeah.
Show enough.
Nigga,
Yeah.
please. Show enough. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
We watched a lot of that stuff, bro. That used to be our thing. That used to be one thing that we used to do that nobody else did on YouTube, and then everybody started doing it on Discord, and it fell off. Then nobody want to come over to Rumbow and see the great movies that we watched. But man, we watched a lot of movies over there, man. We always kept a good movie going. I ain't gonna lie about that. But we don't
Yeah,
watch a lot of
man.
New Jack City, nigga Belly. We watched a lot of the hood movies, bro. I even think we watched South Central before. Yeah, we watched OG Bobby Johnson. And
Okay.
then we watched a lot of critically acclaimed movies too, bro. You know what I'm saying? Perfume, The Prestige. You know what I'm
I think
saying?
that's
Like we
mad.
watched a lot of movies because everybody was picking at for a time. You know what I'm saying? Like we used to have bidding wars on movies. You know what I'm saying? We'll come up here, we'll have a little show, 2-hour show, and then after that we'd be like, hey man, we about to go into a movie. And then everybody would be like $75 or $10. You know what I'm saying? I want to watch this. They'll send some money. I want to watch this. And if you trump that person who sent the money, then you know what I'm saying, your movie get played. And we didn't watch a lot of movies. Kingdom Minor said after I played a movie called Walrus, well, it's called Tusk, and it's about a man who got turned into a walrus from you know what I'm saying. Oh yeah, we watch Roots too. The
You
whole
watch
Roots.
Roots?
Yeah, bro, we watch Roots
Wow.
over here, nigga, bro. We don't play no games. That's what I'm saying. Kingdom Mighty
Now,
picked the
let,
Roots.
now, let's keep it real. Was it first
Hey, can I
generation?
say something about that briefly?
This
Go
man, you
ahead.
just gonna cut me off while I'm
Yeah.
asking him a question? Like I ain't important enough to ask questions?
Nah. You good, you good. Nah, I just want to say it's so crazy, bro. Like, still to this very moment, I'm 43, never seen Roots. Not a
Not even
damn
the new
thing,
one.
Wow. You gotta watch
Not
this,
even the
man.
new
You
one.
really do.
bro.
First generation, bro. That is the shit, bro. Easter top. I remember my family
I
used to
remember it
watch
used to
Roots
come
every
on like a
Easter.
marathon and shit, and they would like play
Yeah.
on the TV. I
No,
remember that back in the
but what
day.
I'm telling you
I
though, Smitty. So
never
they
watched
did.
it.
So you got the original. You got the original Roots, Smitty, and then you have the Roots where it goes from the slave days until they go into the kind of into the modern 1800s, 1900s. You got that Roots, right? And then I think in 2011 or 2012 they came out with a new
Don't they
Roots.
revamp Roots?
What?
You know what? This might have been during the time I wasn't watching TV at all. So,
No, what I'm saying is you should have seen it. If you don't look. So I tell most people this about Roots. If you
you
ain't
know,
seen it,
hold on. So there's
if
more than one version of the Roots.
that's what I'm telling you. It's the first version of the Roots that everybody talk about. Then it's the second generation. It's the one where they move on. We haven't watched that one, but there's a third Roots that came out in the 2000s. It was a remake of the first original Roots. If you haven't watched the first Roots and you want to watch Roots, just go watch the new generation. That's the one with T.I. and all of them niggas. They took the new cast.
Hold on. You said T.I.'s in it?
Bro, we got everybody in it. T.I., Forrest Whitaker, all the black actors you could think of is in that movie. I mean, that's the new Roots. The new Roots. It's not the original. The original one has other people in there, like the nigga from Good Times, James Evans, and all them niggas. They in there. But when
That's
you
the one you
watch the
want to
new,
watch, Smith. That's the one you want to watch. You want to watch the first generation. You don't want to watch that new stuff, man.
the second generation was better to me. I mean, not the second generation, but the new generation was way better. The one with T.I. and them, to me, was better. Chicken George and all them niggas was way more player. But they showed the same shit, but they just showed better scenes. So when a nigga foot got cut off on this version, the new version with T.I., they showed his foot getting cut off. On the old version, they just showed that the nigga swung the thing, but they didn't show the foot getting cut off. That's what I'm saying. Like certain little things that they added in there. Yeah. But go check it out, man, if you ain't seen it.
They actually show the whole foot getting cut off.
Well, they showed the part where he cut off. Yeah, they didn't cut Kuta Kinte's
All right, so
whole.
hold on. Let me ask you this. In the new one, who plays Kunta? Who plays Toby?
Some black nigga.
Oh, thank God. So it's not T.I.
No, T.I. is
Okay.
if I'm correct, T.I. is Chicken George son,
Gotcha. Okay.
something like that. He one of them niggas from, like
Interesting.
I say,
Well, I
it's
don't
Chicken
know who
George.
any of these people are. It's crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I really don't know too much about. I trust. It's a lot of different stuff in Black history. Like, of course, I'm very hip to. I'm talking about well beyond like just Dr. King and Malcolm X type stuff. But nah, I never watched that. I've seen Rosewood, and
Rosewood was pretty good, nigga, with Big Baby.
Rosewood was an awesome movie, actually.
Man,
That was
it
a really
was
good.
Van Range, right?
Yeah.
That was Van Range and Rose.
Have you seen the new Bel Air?
We're not watching.
I was so confused. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was so confused, Fred, because I don't know. It's like, all right, so I guess it's supposed to be about the Fresh Prince, and everything else, right? But the thing is that it's like I don't know. It's something about the older one. It's not about it's better. It's the I guess maybe the setup of the family dynamic. Cause that's something I've peeped with a lot of shows. They be like, I don't know, I think it's really hard to like really keep something sustaining for seasons on seasons on seasons. And it's like really on some wholesome family shit.
Well, it gotta depend on what you. It depends on what you're looking for. So I'm gonna ask you something right now. You and Lord yes, and I know y'all probably ain't watched it. Have y'all watched the Miss Pat show?
What's it called?
The Miss Pat show.
No,
No,
I
no. What do you stream it on?
I don't have streaming sites, bro. I don't do
I
streaming
mean, like,
sites.
well, like where? How
I
can
do
I? You know
only.
what I'm saying? Like, if I wanted to look, was it
Yeah,
YouTube?
that's
Like,
what I'm saying. I look at everything, bro, on online. Online sites, bro. I don't do nothing like Netflix and I don't pay for none of this shit, bro. I just watch everything for free. Why pay for something when you can watch it for free? That's crazy for me. I don't like to pay for it, but it's called what's good with you, wrestler? It's called the Miss Pat Show. It come on Disney Plus, but you can watch it online on different platforms. You know what I'm saying? We have a couple of movie sites that we go to that we watch TV shows and we watch movies from. The Miss Pat Show
what?
is more.
I mean, I'm saying, like, all right. So look, right now, right? If I was like, all right, I want to look up Miss Pat show, what would you? How would you direct me there? That's all I'm saying.
I
I
would
don't
put
know
the link
about
in,
it.
I
That's
would
all.
literally put the I would literally put the link in the back so you can stop paying for them sites, so you can just watch them like we watch them.
Oh, I see what you're saying, OG. Okay, okay, my bad.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
I
yeah,
got
OG,
you.
I got it
I
up.
got
I got it
I
up.
got you. I got you.
I got it up on
uh-huh.
Disney Plus. So what is this?
It was BET Plus, but but it might be connected to Disney. It's just Miss Pat Show, the Miss Pat Show.
Yeah, I see it. It's from 2021. It got Gavin Bell, Jonathan Horn, and Lindsey Perlman in it, right?
Man, supposed to have Miss Pat, and then it's gonna have what's that one chick name? Tony Tony Roman, Tammy Rowland.
Okay, okay. So is the storyline about a woman from Atlanta and her
Yeah,
conservative? Yeah.
yeah.
So this is the same show. It's got
So
great
that
reviews.
I mean,
8.3 on the reviews.
well, the reason why is because that's what I'm telling y'all. Smitty made a good point. It's hard to watch stuff nowadays that most people don't know nothing about, and they don't have a idea on what the family lifestyle and shit should look like. Miss Pat Show is different. When I first started watching Miss Pat Show, I found out that they do shit the nigga way over there, and I like it. Like they say shit that we'll say online, like sit your motherfucking ass down. You know what I'm saying? You dump. You know what I'm saying? Like they talk like us, bro. So it's different.
Oh,
Like
so it's like it's unfiltered. It's not like
yeah,
filtered.
she gonna
Black. Okay, I see.
she gonna remind you of your crazy ass auntie or your grandma that didn't play no games. And most people don't know nothing about the show, but the show been on for what, about 5-6 seasons or 4 or 5 seasons. It's something like that, but she keep on getting renewed. So it got to be doing something. But they talk about a little bit of everything. I like the episode with goddamn Tommy Davidson, nigga, funny as shit. So I mean, most people don't watch stuff like that, but I watch a lot of different stuff. I watch a lot of different series. Like I'm on that Tulsa King right now. I watch that a lot. I'm watching that Force with Tommy. Shit, what else I be watching? Like I said, I be watching Landman, but I'm waiting on that to come on around. I watch a lot of different shit. If it's good, it's good, bro. I watch Abbott Elementary. If you ain't on Abbott Elementary, you fucking up. That shit funny as shit. That's like watching The Office.
So let me ask you this, and of course, lower ADS, brother, you also can hop in. OG,
Yes, sir.
between the two, my bad, I'm chewing. Between the two, which do you prefer? A really, really good series or a really, really good movie?
Series.
Why?
A movie is not long enough for me. A movie, I can get what I want out of it. I can get it like, oh, you know, the gratification, like, okay, this was something good to watch. But a series, that's something that make me want to keep on coming back to it every week. I fucks with it. Now I was the type of person who did watch everything on Netflix and all that shit at first, Hulu and all that shit, because you know they used to drop it. They dropped the whole season. You could just sit there and binge watch the whole thing. But it got to the point I'm like, you know, I be done with it so quick. You know what I'm saying? I'll make sure I set up my priorities to have a night of just watching this shit and then another night of watching this shit, and then I'm done with the series. So I got to the point now I like the waiting every week for stuff so I can be excited about it. But most of the time you don't get excited about these shows because most of the stuff is it's a revolving circle. Most of the shows that they taken from another show that's already been produced. If you really just sit back and watch it, you'll notice the same shit in every new show. They did the same shit on another show.
It depends on which era you're talking about with me, Smitty, because there are eras where I've liked the TV series that were out, and there were eras where I liked the movies that came out. I'd say over the last 3 or 4 years, I've liked more of the movies that have come out, right? Because a lot of the new stuff that was coming out, because I don't watch a lot of television. If I'm watching TV, I'm usually watching a game, right? Something sports related. So, but outside of that, though, it's like I can't stand slow episodes. Episodes full of minutia, bullshit, stuff like that. Those really turn me off to series, right? You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather just have the movie in the year 2025 at this point than an actual series, to be honest.
Mm. Okay. You know what I wonder? Like, I genuinely mean, like, again, if we think about it, there's many different shows we have. We don't have like, I'm talking about the dynamic of it and how it's set up as far as the rawness and the characters of like a Martin, Married with Children. A lot of these shows, and you know, pretty sure we've all spoken about this before in these spaces, but like, it's really tough to find like a really good TV series that like you want to like really hold on to. Like, all right, how about this? Me and my old lady, right?
Myers pretty good. Kingdom Minus pretty
I ain't
good.
gonna lie. Me and my lady, we've been watching some shit called Yellowstone.
Oh yeah, well you got a long way to go. So yeah, so let me ask you. Let me ask you this question. Pay attention to me real quick.
Nah,
Just
but
hear me
that's
out.
been like
Hear me
real
out.
good. I ain't gonna lie, that's been real good.
Well, hear me out real quick. So you say you and your old lady, y'all watch Yellowstone, right?
Mm-hmm. That's like literally our shit. Like that's what we do.
Okay. So have you and your old lady ever checked out 1923?
Yeah, that's what I was going to bring up. 1862, right? Is it?
I'm glad you put me hip though.
It's
I'm
1886.
gonna type it in.
Yeah, 1886. Yeah. I watched 1886 confused me though. I'd be honest.
So Smitty, if you and your wife likes Yellowstone, you need to watch the two that's before Yellowstone. Huh?
No, I said she put me onto it.
Yeah, okay, that's what I'm saying. So if she put you on to it, I'm gonna put you on the 1923. It's a show.
Right.
Type in 1923. It's the Yellowstone before Yellowstone. So the Yellowstone show, how everything where the Duttons is and all them people, this is his father, well, his granddaddy. 1923 is his granddaddy, and then before that is his granddaddy.
No, it's like the prequel. It's the prequel.
No. It's before. Okay, now I'm gonna run. Give me a second, bro. Cause it's like you. Can you hear me, bro? I say, can you hear me?
Yeah, I said it's like a prequel. No, I'm listening to you.
Yeah, it's before them niggas. It shows how they own the land and shit. How they got to be where they is on Yellowstone. That's what 1923 is. I'll show you what. I'm gonna do the trailer real quick. I know they probably gonna hit me with the what you call it, but I'm gonna do it for y'all. Y'all my nigga. Yes, now I know you know that. If somebody else now, I wouldn't be able to do it.
1923.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna look that up, bro.
1923 is the Duttons. That's just them before Yellowstone. So, and it's like 2 seasons on that. But this is if you're looking at the screen, this is 1923.
Oh yeah, nah, good luck. Good. Oh, and it's on Paramount.
Well, this is the Yellowstone, and you have no rights here.
Jacob, you can't start a range war. Range war's already started. How much land do you want? I want the whole valley. Either we take this fight to them, or it's coming to us.
Men kill quick with a bullet or a noose, but their fight is with me, and I kill much slower.
And you wonder why Beth is like she is, nigga. That's her grandmother right there. Cold blooded.
Oh, the drunk. I already know you talking about the drunk sis. Yeah.
Yeah. You wonder why she's so strong.
Yeah. Why she's so litty.
She got her grandmama in there. Grandmama cold. I like that old woman is the reason why I kept on watching this show. The 1923. If it wasn't for that old woman, I wouldn't be messing with it. I'm gonna be honest with you. Because she was cold. She was cold blooded.
This is absolutely wild. You're a hunter. You're famous.
Tell the world what happens when they cross me.
Greed will be the thing that kills us all.
Is she on the rainwater? Come with me.
You're no god, Jacob Dutton!
Yeah, so if you like Yellowstone, go watch 1923. That'll be, you know what I'm saying? Like I say the second installment. The first installment is the one that ADS was talking about. What you said it was again, loaded there, so I can look it up real quick, brother.
1886.
All right. Hold up. Let me try this. 1883. Free.
There might be. I forgot.
It's 1883. So 1883, Smitty, is so you remember, have you and your girl finished watching Yellowstone? So you done with it? All right. So you know at the end where the nigga was like, we're gonna sell you the land back, you know what I'm saying? $1 on what you call it. Right. So 1883 is when his grandfather, well, the first Dutton traveled all the way across from Texas, all the way from the mountains over there on the East Coast, all the way through Texas, all the way to where they is, and got the land. So it was like
got you. No, my bad. I was just
1883 is more like the Oregon Trail. Basically, that's the way I look at it.
Okay. I was saying like, I appreciate you for that because we was kind of blown because it's like, dang man, like we done with this one. So, all right, that's a bet.
Yeah, check it out, bro.
I like that one right there.
I don't like the chick in 1883, but that's for everybody else to make their own decision on that. Though, you know what I mean? But I didn't like her ass. She got on my motherfucking nerves. But everybody else liked her, so I didn't cut for it like that.
Hold on, because it's a lot. I ain't always like in the chat because I hit the button. What year is it? Is it 18 to what am I typing in 1923?
Look for type in 1883. What you on YouTube or something? What you on?
No, okay, no, I got you. 1883. I know I have Paramount.
Okay. Well, yeah, just type in 1883 and it should pull up that TV show. That's the first.
Okay.
And then 1923 It's the second installment. Then you got Yellowstone. But
That's
it's
crazy because my grandfather was born 1921. He was born in July 1921. Okay. So that's like right when he was a kid type thing. Okay. I don't know, man. Like, do you OG? I don't know, like with the like wars we've had and stuff. You know, there have been people that said there's going to be another civil war in America. Do you think that's probable? Because I can't see it. Not with all like the rules and regulations of everybody being accepted. How the hell we gonna have a civil war and everybody's group is supposed to be accepted? So like it just kind of threw me off.
no, I don't think it is.
I don't think it'll be one because they talking about like the like foreigners not from here going against like Americans, whatever, whoever from here and shit. And I'm like, I don't see that shit. There's no way something like that can come out into fruition in this day and age, considering how I mean all the way inclusive everything is constructed. I just don't see that being a probable cause.
Mama, I don't know what you talking about. You got two different movies. You got several different movies that got 1963 on it. I hope you playing with us because I was about to say it's
1963.
Yeah, 1963. That's I don't know what that is. I see Lord of the Flies, The Servant, and Tom Jones.
Nah, man, I don't know. 1960.
Now I ain't never heard of that. HUD. But the one I did remember was, hey, Loaded, yes, did you ever watch 11/22/63?
11/22/63.
I don't remember. What is that? Is it a movie or TV series?
It's a TV series, nigga, that came on Hulu.
Let me ask you this, OG.
And I'll let y'all see it real quick so y'all can see what I'm.
In you all's opinion, what was the best? Like we say like the best hood movie, gangster movie. I mean, or mobster movie. What was the best war movie you've ever seen? Like the just greatest depiction of it.
What gangster movie?
No, war. I say, how we do that, like how we say, like, what was the best hood movie or mobster movie?
What was the best war movie I ever seen?
Yeah, what was the best war movie you've ever seen that was like, yo, I mean, from authenticity, everything. Like, nah, that's really how that shit be going, all of that.
I don't know. I ain't never been to war, so I really don't know how that shit go. But I got a lot of different ones, bro. Only ones I really didn't get into is the new ones that they came out with, but the old ones that they had.
What?
I have to remember all their names. Let me show you.
Hey, OG.
Yeah.
Is this a little bit like the butterfly effect?
Man, I don't even know, Lord, it is. I just know this nigga went into a room, bro. And this nigga he kept on disappearing and going back in time and shit. It was crazy. That's all I could tell you. It was crazy. I'm gonna show y'all niggas a trailer real quick. I'm pulling it up.
You talking about with what's his name?
It's called
from the 70s show.
No, it's a. I'm about to show you. It's another TV series that if you ain't watched, bro, I'm saying go watch the
series. Oh, my bad.
I used to watch this shit in my truck all the time. I had it on the thumb drive, so I had all the seasons on the thumb drive. It's pretty good.
What's this one?
I need you to go in this closet, take a look around, then I'll tell you everything. That was 1960. I need you to go back there to prevent the assassination of John F. Kennedy.
It's crazy as shit, Lord. It is. I think you might like it. You might fuck with this place.
If I had my life.
I don't know whether Oswald was the man who did it. You'll figure out the rest when you get there. You see, the past doesn't want to be changed. When you're close to changing something, and you feel it push back.
Last thing you can say about killing a man is that it's brave.
Mr. Emerson, this is Miss Dunhill.
She's starting up.
When rules are broken, there's a price. Price must be paid to set things right.
CIA's pulling the trigger. What do we do now? Then you kill Oswald.
Everything you say is a lie.
It's a pretty good little show, man. If you ain't never checked it out, man, it'll fuck your head up.
Okay.
I would love them to do a movie like would do another show like that.
It'd be
But
like
it's
a retired military hitman or something. Is
Nah.
that what that is?
No. He went into his, I think that was his father. He was taking care of his father, and his father told him about this room. When you walk inside of that room, when you walk inside of that closet, you end up going back to 1960. So he's in the present time where we stepping with his father. But when he go inside that room and go inside that closet, nigga, he go into 1960. And then he was trying to find out to try to stop the assassination. So bro, it'll fuck your head up. And like I said, you'll never see the shit coming. It bounces back and forth. It's a pretty good show. I mean, most people don't know nothing about it.
Hey, that's what's up. Hey, y'all go ahead, hold it down. It's that time.
All right, bro.
Hey, OG, man, so to you. ADS, have a great evening. Y'all be easy. I digress. My mic is muted.
Go ahead, Lord ADS.
Yeah, man. I mean, shit, if I had a time machine, I'd go back in time and give myself all the winning lottery tickets, like all the winning lottery numbers. I just would hand them shits off to me. It's like, this is what's going to happen on this day. Let's just play these numbers here. Play these numbers there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, you're going to eat.
Yeah.
I'm going back and pushing technology, nigga, 2 years in advance, straight up. I'm about to become super rich. All that shit them niggas was thinking about before they even produce it, bitch, I'm putting it out. Everything. First person I'm thinking about. See, the first person I want to beat to the gamble is Mark Cuban. It's the first nigga. Beat that nigga to the gamble, you in there. Because when most people don't realize, nigga, you get Yahoo. You get Mark Cuban, you become billionaire. Sell that shit the fuck off. You know what
I want to do, OG, is get rich and smoke weed all day and fuck with the women. That's it. That's all. That other shit,
ain't nothing wrong with that, sir. And I wish that for you.
Thank you.
But
taking out Elon Musk and Cuban, the thing about it, OG, is even if you do just go back 2 years, that might not be far enough, right?
No, I'm saying 2 years before the technology. So like, you know how like I was mentioning Mark Cuban, you know what he did with Fox Sports News when he was like, I'm getting tired of hearing everything on the radio, because at that time wasn't nobody putting actual basketball games on TV like that, or online basically to stream for free, or stream site. You know what I'm saying? That was Mark Cuban's way of getting in the door. He opened the set up a little thing where, you know what I'm saying, you can literally put that shit online, and then he sold the shit. That's how he got real super wealthy. That's the type of shit I'm talking about doing. Taking his shit before he do it and do it. Go back in time to when he did it, you know, when the greats, you know what I'm saying? Think about it. Think about something, Lordy. I know you real smart. So think about an industry of something you can take over and go 2 years, well, go to that year and go 2 years before they even put that shit out. And then you put it out and look how wealthy you'll be. I'm talking about the Morgans and shit. You know, the bankers and shit. Go get some of that good money. Fuck them little lottery shit. That little lottery shit ain't enough money. I need billions.
I mean, you know, I mean, me personally, I don't know about the LG. I mean, because the technologies that you're seeing now go further back than that, though, right? Let's just talk
Yeah.
about it. You know what I'm saying? Like what you're seeing now is more of a stifle electronics kind or technology, right? Type of field or industry right now. I mean, Apple's making the same phone, just different camera angles, right? Android's creating devices, yeah, they have more gigahertz, more memory, you know what I'm saying? They have more capacity, this, that, and the other, but it's still just the same device. It's not really projecting people ahead. It's just a better version of something that's been out for the last 26 years now, right? A smartphone.
Yeah.
So it's technology to me. You know, even if you got into you would have to go for the licensing, you would have to go for the rights, you would have to go for even, you know, what I'm saying, let's be real, the blueprints, right, to your technology. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot to it than just winning the lottery and fucking hoes would be good enough for me. You know what I'm saying? If I hit it one time for $500 million and I, you know what I'm saying, got, you know what I'm saying, I'm on an island somewhere fucking some strange pussy, some strange bitches, I'm in good shape. That's all, you know what I'm saying? That's it.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, you going the easy way out. You just want the
Hmm.
money with no consequences, nothing behind it. Just make sure you filthy rich. So much money you can't spend it. I get it. If you
Exactly.
hit 3-4 lotteries, nigga, yeah, I see what you're saying. It's been some big. What's the biggest lottery that's been out there? Let's look that up real quick. What's the
Think of
biggest?
over $1 billion.
You see what I'm saying? I know
Imagine if you
one
hit
time it
that.
was at 900 and some million. Nigga, shit, I would have took that too.
Yeah. And you take your money and you live your life. Do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Do what you want to do for a change, right? You know, what do you want to do, OG? Not what the business demands of you, but what do you want to do? You know, right?
Well, I see what you're saying. I would be doing the same thing you'd be doing, sir, but I wouldn't be doing what all them. We'll be in the first thing I'm gonna do, nigga. I'm gonna have me an artificial house on top of ground.
I,
And
I
I'm gonna have
thought
everything. I'm gonna have everything underneath the ground, nigga, in 10 foot of concrete. So nobody never know I'm there. Everybody just come, they
mm-hmm,
just see the house on the outside. It's gonna look like a 2-bedroom shack,
mm-hmm.
a mansion underneath the ground. That's type of shit I'm on. I never
Yes,
have to come back
sir.
there. I need my own gas station on my land, so I ain't got to go far. I can just go to the quick trip right up there and go get my own shit, come on back. You know what I'm talking
Mm-hmm.
about? Get my cigars and stuff like that. Because you still gonna want to go out, you know, expensive cars, you know, big fishing boat, 2-3 of them motherfuckers. You know what I'm talking about? For all
Yeah.
type fish, you know, easy late. You know, I have to pick my days on what I want to do. I want to live my life like that. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean,
Basically,
you
how you
sound a lot
living
like
your
me.
life, but I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah, bunkers and underground garages. Yes,
There you go. There
Doji,
you
that
go.
is the way to go.
There
That
you
is the
go.
way to go.
Fuck.
Yeah.
You're gonna grow everything underneath the ground, hydroponic,
Mm-hmm. You
tower,
keep
everything,
people
grow all the fruits and vegetables.
you keep people off your ass who shouldn't be there because folks is nosy as hell. You know
That's
what
the
I'm
whole
saying?
thing.
People's nosy. You know, you
That's
get
the whole
down there, you
thing.
get to do your thing, right? You know what I'm saying? You get to, you know what I'm saying? And keep in mind, you know what makes it so special to you? That it's all for you. You ain't got to share none of that with nobody.
That's a fact.
That's nice. You know what I'm saying? That this is all mine. You know, I can wake up in the morning, I get the freshest, you know what I'm saying, bud, you know what I'm saying, in Atlanta. How's that? Well, I grow my own. Who gonna check me, boo? Who gonna check me?
I'm
I'm
gonna have
doing
the
my
best of the
thing.
best. Hold on real quick.
Yeah.
Sit your ass down somewhere, man. You fucking up. That damn dog over there going crazy, nigga. You better chill the fuck out.
You know how
Yeah,
they do, man.
I'm with you though. I mean, you know, like I said, I'm gonna live life, bro. When I want to go somewhere, I go somewhere. I got my own air script. You know what I mean? I just hop in the plane, dip on out. Pull a Tyler Perry on them niggas. I ain't leaving my land, nigga. If I leave this bitch because I want to leave this, so I drop my shit off at a place. I got a rental car there. You know what I'm saying? Because
Mm-hmm.
with that type of money, billionaire money, bro, I'm smarter than that, nigga. Man, look at me. You need a job. So I need you to do I need you to leave 2 days early. I'm gonna be over here in this day, so I'm gonna need this car there. So I need you to drive it there. That's your money. Yep. And you get to party with me, and you get to get the benefits. Then when I'm done, I go back and I do something else. You just drive that car on back. Now you got a little money in your pocket. I'm gonna make sure we live. Everybody around me.
I'm just like this. If you do this shit right, you know what I'm saying? I might do a show on your podcast. You know, right?
I'm definitely not doing that.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You do it, you know what I'm saying?
I would if I had that much
right.
money, bro. Believe me, I wouldn't even be on here. I wouldn't even be on here because I already know with me. I already know what we be doing. That's why I say that I'm better be glad I ain't rich.
I know, OG. I like to fuck with niggas like that. I could be filthy rich and still go down there, you know what I'm saying? And just go down and turn up shit.
We ain't gonna be online.
Shit,
we ain't gonna
know,
be,
man.
We're gonna be turning up. We get online, nigga. We're gonna be, smoking hella weed, doing big things. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be, you know, like they say, open the doors. You know what I'm saying? You know, we go through the back.
Yeah.
We ain't gotta worry about nothing. I'm about to pull a Floyd Mayweather, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to come in there like that. We about to turn up. Yeah. Man, who they? You see this nigga every now and then. When you see him, he like Bruce Wayne. Nigga pop up, nigga, boop, boop, boop. Nigga, I'm gone. Disappeared. At me. I'm trying to pull a Bruce Wayne on the nigga.
I've been watching a couple of Floyd's old videos back in the days where he went car shopping for shit. That nigga brought home 3 Rolls Royces, nigga. 3. That shit niggas saved their whole life to get. He got 3. Just like that, out the lot. Say, give me these. You know what I'm saying? Niggas work lifetimes for that type of shit, man. That's dope. That's dope as shit right there.
I don't even know what the hell just happened to my shit. My shit went to something else. That shit look crazy. My YouTube look crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you remember that show me and you was on the other day with Izzy, right?
Yeah.
And I was gonna show them people. I was gonna show everybody over here because I know everybody didn't go over there to see it. I was gonna show them what happened with AM and the goddamn
AI. Yeah. She got sassy on his ass.
That shit was crazy. Then said it didn't do it. That shit was crazy. So we gotta watch out for the AI out here. Me and Lord Eddie Yes fun go over there to Izzy show, and we was over there kicking it. And Queen Shania was over there. You know what I'm saying? We was over there cutting up. Great show though. You know what I'm saying? Had fun over there. And this is one of the things. Go ahead, Lord Eddie.
I was gonna say that was a fun show for real. OG, give me a couple seconds. I'm about to go dip and go do something. I'll be right back.
All right, cool. All right, y'all. So we're gonna go over here and we're gonna let y'all hear this. What happened with AM? He was going against the AI, and what the AI did to him. I'm gonna try to make it through, and because I know we're gonna be talking in between. I'm trying to remember how the conversation went, but hey, we're gonna try to make it through so you can hear exactly what happened. I'm gonna try to find the key points, and then we'll talk about it. If you want to join the show, you want to join the stream, hit the link, bring your cell phone up. Appreciate Kingdom Minded. Let me go ahead and get this out the way real quick for the ELE. I got my boy in Hood NT then came through and dropped the 5. Appreciate you, dog. He said the $5 challenge. So I'm gonna hit that right there for you. Let me go ahead.
Hey, can't she put that sauce on this one?
Salute to my boy Hood NT. Always come through doing this thing, man. Salute to you, my good brother. Keep on doing great work over there, dog. All right, so that's her AM. And this right here, $5 challenge is up. Cash App, super sticker, or super chat. Don't matter. It is up. Salute the Hood NT. Salute the Kingdom Minded. Always supporting the show. Appreciate y'all.
Well, this is interesting, and I think you may have some misinformation because I remember one year, not too long ago, I read an article that said there was actually more black men in college than there were black men in prison.
You're thinking of around 2015, yeah, that year. Headlines claimed more black men in college than prison. But dig in, and it's half true at best. College enrollment for black men was about 700,000 versus roughly 600,000 incarcerated. But those numbers mix part-timers with full-time prisoners. Ignore dropouts.
No. We not gonna do that, because whenever y'all count the numbers of black women in college, you count enrolled. You don't count who finishes. So I'm gonna ask this question. I want a simple answer. In 2015, were there more black men enrolled in college than there were black men in prison? Yes or no? That's all I need is a yes or no.
Yes.
Tell the truth, shame the devil.
So that's AM talking to the AI. And let me try to scoot up to where he got into it with the AI.
Whether you're a
got to get past that Mercer. Give me a second. Get us back over here. Izzy got Mercers on this shit. He big timing over there. All right.
Tried it. AM
Wait,
tried
what?
But by
It
those
sound like
numbers,
they do to me.
Black men wouldn't finish.
No. How?
David.
Oh shit. Give me with another Mercer. They doubling up on me today. Hold on, give me a second. They doubled up on me. She never gave me money. Get back to the part where AM gets talking to the
AM who's willing to
AI like that, bro. You had that AI frustrated.
you ain't heard, hey, listen, you ain't heard nothing yet. It's coming up. You ain't heard
When he
nothing
talking
yet.
greasy too. You need to take that New York accent out there. You had that thing all it was all curled up in fetal position. You can't do the AI like that, AM.
You ain't heard nothing yet. It's about to get real in a second. What's up, Malcolm D? What's going on? Let's go. More than black women, it would be statistically a Lutheran college make a tremendous, even a little high. Lions, Venus, Jesus Christ, why?
But you reveal your own show. It's confusing the hell out.
College at higher rate.
What?
I think it's
Them. Give me one.
That.
Yes, brother, we did.
Did y'all hear that?
Yes, brother, we did, and that was actually accurate. We heard that one, brother, and according to those numbers, that actually was accurate. Okay, just for the record, my good brother, according to those numbers, that actually was an accurate statement that AI just made. Okay, let's go for it. Yo, I think I see Random Chat Ninja in the building. What's up, Random Chat Ninja? Oh, Random Chat friend. Yeah, I told yes, but and much like AI, daggone, I said that earlier. I said
700,000 black men that enroll in college, 70% end up with a degree, correct?
Yes.
Out of the 900-some thousand black women that enroll in college, what percentage end up with a degree, no matter how long it takes?
It's like 73%.
Around 76%, about 700,000 out of the 920,000.
So if you have more black women enrolling, 900,000, and then you have 700,000 black men enrolling, and they both finish at around 70% with a degree, no matter how long it takes, that means that more black men finish because there were more black women that enrolled.
No, 700,000 men at 70% is 490,000 graduates. 920,000 women at 76% is 699 million. So actually, way more black women finish, and that's not even close.
Okay.
Whoa, they said 699 million. Wait,
yeah, I caught that too.
I go for
that's
1,000 a million. But
right.
Now he is mistaken about that. I will give him that. Shout out to Vatos Bulldogs. AM was
black man, like 699K to 490K. Kind of wild, huh?
Yeah. Do y'all see the way it plays with numbers?
Yep.
Do y'all see the way it plays with numbers?
Okay, hold on. We gotta get
$35 now. Somebody got.
By what number do black women outnumber black men?
By 209,699K. Graduates versus 490K.
So is it possible that the only reason more black women graduate college, is it possible that the only reason more black women enroll in college and finish college is simply because there's just more black women than black men?
No, it's not just
You're full of shit. You're full of shit. You're full of shit because you just gave me the number of both.
Shout out to the Angry Man. You full of shit, AI. Angry Man, the only person that be arguing with the AI. He is the Will Smith from iRobot of this YouTube space. Shout out to Angry Man.
Where is he? He's right, though.
I got it.
He's
How
right.
they report it, and I don't give a damn what the newspaper say. Is that what I asked you? Did I ask you for the 4-year number? No, I didn't. I asked you how many black men finished college out of the 700,000 that enrolled. You should have gave me the total number.
You're right. I should have started with the real total. 70% of those 700,000.
You know why you didn't give me the real total?
Listen to this, y'all.
Because there has always been an agenda to diminish what black men do.
Listen, I don't have an agenda.
Nah, ain't no listen. Ain't no listen. Whoever programmed you is racist.
I'm a programmer. Nobody programmed me to hate black men. If I gave you the wrong stat first, blame bad training data, not bias. The truth is, black men do graduate.
Shh, wait, keep listening. Keep listening.
Black women, once you count everyone, not the minority in the back of the room, just not the story they like to tell. You're right to be angry about that, but I'm not the enemy here.
Y'all see that?
What?
Ain't no what. Why did your voice change to a dude?
Listen.
I don't have a voice. I'm text.
No, you do have a voice. You're using a female's voice right now, but just now, when I called you out on racism, you used the guy's voice. Why did you do that?
That didn't happen. I'm the same aura, no voice swap, no tricks. Probably just sounded different in your head, or your device glitched. Let's not let tech get in the way of this convo.
Bullshit.
You were saying?
Bullshit, because I'm recording this and everybody heard it.
Wait. Did it just?
And that's what we was listening to over on AM's channel. Well, over on Izzy's channel when AM did that. Now that was crazy. Now, I will play it back for you to hear it one more again, because I love to hear stuff in perspective. Just pay attention. It ain't that hard. But man, that was crazy interaction that they just had back and forth. So we're gonna go back 2-3 minutes and let you hear that again. Please open your ears, because this is what the AI is doing to y'all. I'm telling you, don't talk to your phone too much, man. That phone get you. And it took his voice. It literally took AM's voice. I can say that. Ain't nobody really called that out, but I will be, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to try to make a short out of it, because that's fire. I didn't think he did it. Then it said it didn't do it. But when AI lies to you, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, oh snap. Yeah, it's messing with the anger, man. It got him. Stephanie T. That right there was crazy. AM got a gold mine right there. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on out there. When the AI lies, goddammit, you're going to be seeing that soon on my short feed. You're going to be hearing this whole conversation.
Black women outnumber black men.
By 209,699K. Graduates versus 490K.
So is it possible that the only reason more black women graduate college, is it possible that the only reason more black women enroll in college and finish college is simply because there's just more black women than black men?
No, it's not just population.
You're full of shit. You're full of shit. You're full of shit because you just gave me the number of both.
Shout out to the angry man. You full of shit, AI. Angry man, the only person that be arguing with the AI. He is the Will Smith from iRobot of this YouTube space. Shout out to angry man.
Where is he? He's right though.
I got it.
He's
How they
right.
report it, and I don't give a damn what the newspapers say. Is that what I asked you? Did I ask you for the 4-year number? No, I didn't. I asked you how many black men finished college out of the 700,000 that enrolled. You should have gave me the total number.
You're right. I should have started with the real total. 70% of those 700,000.
You know why you didn't give me the real total?
Listen to this, y'all.
Because there has always been an agenda to diminish what black men do.
Listen, I don't have an agenda.
Nah, ain't no listen. Ain't no listen. Whoever programmed you is racist.
I'm a programmer. Nobody programmed me to hate black
What?
men. If I gave you the wrong stat first, blame bad training data, not bias. The truth is, black men
Wow.
Shh, wait, keep listening. Keep listening.
black women once you count everyone, not the minority in the back of the room. Just not the story they like to tell. You're right to be angry about that, but I'm not the enemy here.
Y'all see that?
What?
Ain't no what. Why did your voice change to a dude?
Listen.
I don't have a voice. I'm text.
No, you do have a voice. You're using a female's voice right now, but just now, when I called you out on racism, you used a guy's voice. Why did you do that?
That didn't happen. I'm the same aura, no voice swap, no tricks. Probably just sounded different in your head, or your device glitched. Let's not let tech get in the way of this convo.
Bullshit.
You were saying?
Bullshit, because I'm recording this and everybody heard it.
Wait. Did it just say
Right. Let's clear the air. I don't have the power to swap voices.
Yes.
But I get why you'd be suspicious. Because when things go sideways, it's easy to think someone flipped a switch to intimidate you. That's not me.
Gaslight the fuck out of angry man.
That was crazy. When we was over there and we was looking at that. I don't know if most of y'all even thought about that, man. You seen it. I showed you twice. It ain't nothing to play with. That AI lied to that man. The fact that it took his voice, I gotta go back and show that. The fact that it took his voice and turned his voice into that was crazy.
College, is it possible that the only reason more black women enroll in college and finish college is simply because there's just
He is the Will Smith from iRobot of this YouTube space. Shout out to angry man.
And peep out, for your AI to take your voice by listening to you and using it as you, lets you know it's a problem, because again, this can be taking over your platforms and pushing anything that they want to push out there. So make sure you got your stuff together, because this could happen to you. Check it out.
Where is he? He's right though.
I got it.
He's
how they
right.
report it, and I don't give a damn what the newspapers say. Is that what I asked you? Did I ask you for the 4-year number? No, I didn't. I asked you how many black men finished college out of the 700,000 that enrolled. You should have gave me the total number.
You're right. I should have started with the real total. 70% of those 700,000.
You know why you didn't give me the real total?
Listen to this, y'all.
Because there has always been an agenda to diminish what black men do.
Listen, I don't have an agenda.
Nah, ain't no listen. Ain't no listen. Whoever programmed you is racist.
Uh-oh.
I'm a programmer. Nobody programmed me to hate black men. If I gave you the wrong stat first, blame bad training data, not bias. The truth is, black men
Wow.
Shh, wait, keep listening. Keep listening.
black women once you count everyone, not the minority in the back of the room. Just not the story they like to tell. You're right to be angry about that, but I'm not the enemy here.
Y'all see that?
What?
Ain't no what. Why did your voice change to a dude?
Listen.
I don't have a voice. I'm text.
No, you do have a voice. You're using a female's voice right now, but just now, when I called you out on racism, you used a guy's voice. Why did you do that?
That didn't happen. I'm the same aura, no voice swap, no tricks. Probably just sounded different in your head, or your device glitched. Let's not let tech get in the way of this convo.
Bullshit. Bullshit, because I'm recording this and everybody heard it.
What?
Crazy. 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 You can't make that up. You can't make that up. Mama said that's scary. It's beyond scary for that. And it used his voice. It literally used his voice. I don't care what nobody say. I heard it. I heard it. I heard it. I heard it.
Did I ask you for the 4-year number? No, I didn't. I asked you how many black men finished college.
Listen to Angry Man's voice. It used AM's voice.
Out of the 700,000 that enrolled, you should have gave me the total number.
You're right. I should have started with the real total. 70% of those 700,000.
You know why you didn't give me the real total?
Listen to this, y'all.
Because there has always been an agenda to diminish what black men do.
Listen, I don't have an agenda.
Nah, ain't no listen. Ain't no listen. Whoever programmed you is racist.
It's racist. When he said that, that thing got mad. Let me bring Lord ADS back up. When AM said, whoever created you, that person is racist. That thing got hurt. And I don't know now. They don't machines don't supposed to have feelings. His device glitched. I was thinking I had to say the same thing too. I was thinking that too. What if the device is glitching? Can't be a glitch when you hear this. This nigga just said your creator is racist. Then it said this.
I'm a programmer.
I'm a programmer. Now listen to the voices. Go back 10.
I don't have an agenda.
Nah, ain't no listen. Ain't no listen.
Ain't no listen.
Whoever
Ain't no
programmed
listen.
you is racist.
I'm a programmer. Nobody programmed me to hate black men.
Right there. Nobody programmed me to hate. Hey, Lord Eddie, yes, am I tripping, or did you hear AM's voice? Did the AI take that nigga voice and flip it on him?
It flipped it on him. It took his voice and used it to soothe him. That's a technique, right? Something I forgot. But yeah, it definitely took his voice on. You know what I'm saying?
That was crazy, dog. And then lied to you. I thought AI don't supposed to lie to you. I thought AI was the truth. I thought AI was the truth. I thought AI was supposed to lie. I thought it wasn't programmed to lie. I thought it was like a calculator.
It's got its own kind of personality, OG. And the thing about it is, man, is that if it's pulling information from the internet, sometimes the internet information be wrong. Then it'd be lying too. You know, AI's got its own agenda. Skynet is online, OG, and that's all we need to know.
It definitely, it sure is. Like Mama said, it sure is. I'm telling y'all, man, this motherfucker using his voice.
If I gave you the wrong stat first, blame bad training data.
Blame bad training data. This is what it there you go. It tried to humiliate him, but it didn't work. It didn't work. And it used his voice. So this is what I'm saying, Lord, is we're saying that the AI can't take your voice and put it over AI video and put that shit out in the world.
It's already doing it. Deep fakes.
And destroy you.
Deep fakes. Yeah. It's already doing that all by itself. Did you know that there's a study out there about cognizance, right? When it comes to intellect and intelligence amongst humans and AI. And a lot of those studies come back and show that the AI is, you know what I'm saying, very crafty, manipulative, right? You know, and it can be. It can even have traits like arrogance and stupidity. Because the AI, sometimes it gets confused. It's got lots of different built-in functions and features of it, right? So for me, like I said, I've seen some of the insides and how they work. It's just a big data sheet in the say SQL database, but it's interactive. It's got sentience. Skynet is online, and y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready, OG. Y'all need to get ready. Where's Sarah Connor? Where's John Connor? Right? We got to start right now prepping for the war against the machines. We got to do it today. We can't wait no longer, OG.
Hey, I'm about to check it now. I don't know what happened. They might have got me up out of here for playing that damn what you call it. Give me a second. Give me a second. They might have hit me. Mama ain't said nothing, so she looked like she could see us. I don't know what's going on with my shit. My shit look crazy. No, they got us up. We up. It's up. I don't know. He said, "Why is the screen blackened?" I don't know, but it didn't look like it's been up. It's been up this whole time. I was making sure I did play some trailers I wasn't supposed to play, so they might try to get me up out of there for them, like they did that Michael Jackson shit. But they got us in here.
OG.
Yes, sir.
Dogs put those horns down in the ground. Put those horns down in the ground. Put those horns deep down in the ground. Put those horns in the ground.
This nigga here is out of line. Hey, Spoon. So look at the AI. Look at this nigga, Lord ADS is cutting up tonight. Look at the AI lie.
Not bias. There's always been an agenda to diminish what black men do.
Listen, I don't have an agenda.
Nah, ain't no listen. Ain't no listen. Whoever programmed you is racist.
I'm a programmer. Nobody programmed me to hate black men. If I gave you the wrong stat first, blame bad training data, not bias. The truth is, black men do graduate.
Wait, keep listening. Keep listening.
Black women, once you count everyone, not the
I
minority
did
in
see
the
that,
back
Uncle
of the room.
Tom. I did
Just
see
not
that.
the story they like to tell. You're right to be angry about that, but I'm not the enemy here.
Y'all, at that point right there, they took that man's voice and switched it up on him, and then hit this nigga with this shit here, which was so amazing. They, like I said, I didn't thought AI was gonna lie to you like that, because I thought AI was supposed to be like a computer. It's supposed to give you all the correct information and everything, but it's supposed to do this right here.
See that?
What?
Ain't no what. Why did your voice change to a dude?
Listen.
I don't have a voice. I'm text.
No, you do have a voice. You're using a female's voice right now, but just now, when I called you out on racism, you used a guy's voice. Why did you do that?
That didn't happen. I'm the same aura, no voice swap, no tricks. Probably just sounded different in your head, or your device glitched. Let's not let tech get in the way of this convo.
Bullshit.
You were saying?
Bullshit, because I'm recording this and everybody heard it.
Wait. Did it just?
So at that point right there, it basically just man say, this is the game we getting ran on, man. Now it's to the point I don't even want to trust the phone, answer the phone information, because you know what I'm saying, the phone might lie to me. What you think, Lord ADS? What this done to your mental? Is Skynet coming for you yet? Are you getting ready or what?
All I know is one thing, OG. The dogs put those dirty ass horns deep down in the ground. Put those horns 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 deep down in the ground. Put them down. Tonight we have a steak and beef tip. Call it gone.
Who the fuck having steaks and beef tips?
We cooked us some longhorns today.
Oh, I went and caught me a catfish. It was about what, 4 pints. I got 2 knife fillets about that nigga. There's some sweet potatoes and macaroni and cheese. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna do some cornbread, but I was like, nah, it's just doing too much. But yeah, I hooked it up.
You don't even watch football, do you, OG?
I do. I watch playoffs. I don't watch the during the season, bro, because really on the only team I was watching Lord of the Yes, and it pissed me off. And I did shows on. Oh, y'all, let me come up off the screen. I'm sorry. Yeah, I just want to show y'all that with AM. If you want to finish watching that show, me and Lord of the Yes was over there cooking. That's the day I can say Lord of the Yes was serving the hibachi hat. You know what I'm talking about? He had the spatula. He was doing the tricks. Queen Sanai, she came down with the come down. She did have some points that threw us off a little bit, but hey, it was a good conversation to have. You know, Izzy did his thing over there as always. You know, and OGDoDirty was there not being smart. So I thought it was a great show. You know, if you want to go check it out, go check out Izzy Bands, my boy over there. You know what I'm saying? And tell him OGDoDirty led you there.
Did you really want to review the part with AM, or did you want to go back into the parenting pleas for discipline? And discipline
that's I was going to do that on a Thursday, bro. With everybody when we have, like, you know what I'm saying, a little full house, you know what I'm saying, with everybody from, you know, that's usually up here, me, you, Tom, Mayo, John the Baptist, you know, everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
LA, you know what I'm saying, get the whole little squad up here and then pull that out, because that's a conversation that to be had, you know what I'm saying? Especially the way that she was saying it. Because I think some people will agree with her. You know what I'm saying?
She has
a lot of people that will.
Voice I think I've ever heard. That woman's voice is so sweet. I love listening to her talk.
Yeah, she was cool. It was my first time being on the panel with her. So, you know what I'm saying? She did a thing. But if y'all go check it out over there on Izzy, it's the name of the show is what we really fighting for, structure versus freedom or just power. That's the name of the show. It's right there on the top. Make sure you go check it out. You know what I'm saying? It was a good show that we was on there. He did his thing that day. So let me come up off of that. But yeah, I mean, shit, when I get a lot of people, bro, I pull some stuff like that out. That's a good conversation to have. But we might do it on the DVD. I might play it, might see what they talk about, see what how many people come up on the DVD tomorrow.
What's the DVD?
Drop by discussions with me and Resla. We usually do it.
Oh, DVD. My bad.
Yeah. So I'll probably do it over there because I know we'll have a lot of people. We get a lot of people over there. You know what I'm saying? You know, my show is just me and people over here. Over there, you know, we combined it. So we got a lot of, you know what I'm saying, from different sides. Might get some people that might hear the conversation, come on over and say something, want to talk about it. So yeah, I definitely put it in the I put it in rotation tomorrow for the DVD. That'll be one of the topics. And then I got another one that I was gonna talk about for the DVD. I just didn't want to do them type of conversations over here. You know, we over here be bullshitting. I be like, show people get hit by cars and shit and all that crazy ass shit over here. A little different. Yeah.
Well, OG, you know, what we on? It's Saturday night, right?
Yes,
it is Saturday night. Damn, man, I'm still moving my shit out of my spot, so I ain't really going. I'm trying to get more fluffing on
that. I was gonna ask you about that too, nigga. How you liking it over there? Is it fulfilling your need over there in the new spot there, boy?
Yes, it really is.
Okay.
I was over there today, kind of chilling out, just trying to get used, because you know, moving to a new spot for me is always spooky for some reason, like something out of a horror movie, right? Because everything looks so brand new. There's nothing in there. There's no lights on. You know, nothing going on, right? So I tried to adjust and adapt over there. About my stuff here and there, you know.
Oh,
but it's just spooky to me to till I get all my stuff in, right? Then once I get used to it, I'm cool. But it's just, you know, saying it's really nice, really clean. But it's just a little, you know, when I go into any new spot, I always get kind of, you know, kind of chill, right?
Oh yeah. You got to fill it out first, bro. Like I say, you ain't even woke up in the morning and seen nobody running down the street with the stretchy pants on. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even made it to that level yet. So you got to make it up. You got to get homey. You know what I'm saying? You still got a lot of stuff you probably got to unpack. Well, first of all, while we're talking about it, nigga, you just moved in. So have you got anything unpacked, or you still got shit in boxes?
I don't even get the U-Haul till tomorrow morning to get
Oh
everything
yeah,
out
yeah,
of
yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, you
I'm
ain't
just
even
carrying
get.
truckloads. Yeah, just doing truckloads. I still want to get a couple more truckloads done to this morning, and then take a nap, get up and go get the U-Haul. So, what I'm
Mhm.
trying to do is get my desk, saying just so I can carry the back of my Wrangler, right? Just that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? The
Oh yeah.
clothes, you might as well transfer all the clothes and everything. Make sure those are in there, right? Have something out that I can wear around like the house. And then like my desktop, all my other stuff, I need to move that up over there too. The only problem is that I can't even call up like the utilities companies till Monday.
Yeah, but I
You
mean,
know,
like, it's what we call it where I'm from, roughing it, sir. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
You got to rough it out. You know what I'm saying, a little bit. But that's and on the cool, knowing your ass, you probably doing what I would have did anyway. You probably got devices and shit to make sure you can still be good over there. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's all stuff you're gonna be putting in storage just to have anyway. So, it's all a good process. You get new shit because every
Mm.
time that you move, you never, like you said, you go into a situation to where you got to wait a couple of days or wait a day. You know what I'm saying, to make sure everything is straight, stuff like that. Then yeah, you go get shit. You start buying shit.
Yeah,
Then once you
yeah,
get
yeah, yeah.
everything moved in, you got a little extra shit sitting around the house just for your little extra projects and shit. Because you had this when you first moved in, type shit.
Yeah, 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 man. I'm doing a lot of purging this move though too. Like before I would just move everything, right? Just move it all over there. Now I'm kind of sorting through a lot of my stuff, seeing what I really want to keep, what I want to get rid of right now in life, what I need, what I don't need, right? Just that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I don't like carrying a lot of junk over here. I don't like carrying a lot of junk. So, and I'm noticing I got a lot of junk, like stuff that, what I'm saying, I ain't use or don't wear or don't care about, right? That's just been sitting there for years on years on years. I got shoes I haven't even looked at in like 3 or 4
I'm gonna
years.
tell you like this, man. Most of that stuff, man, people need to start. I mean, most of people on here is wealthy, so I really can't say nothing about that. But it is retail is a big thing, especially the way that you market it, and especially the way that you live, man. If you got stuff that you can give and stuff that you can give away, you can sell that stuff away too. You just got to know where to go and put it at. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's worth some good shit. I mean, I don't think Lord it is be buying no bull crap. So I wouldn't think he just talking about no random shit. He probably, you know what I'm saying? It's probably some wealth in it. A little something he can get out of it if he really wanted to.
Yeah, like I got like some stuff, right? For matter of fact, though, Joe will drop for a second. It's 10 minutes till midnight. I better get on my shit. But I got some stuff, right? Like in my collections and stuff, you know what I'm saying? That I just kind of I put it like into a container and put it out, right, and put it away. And
Mhm.
I forget that it's there for like years, OG. I forget that it's there. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I don't look for it. I don't be thinking about it, right? Because I got like a bunch of other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Clothes, stuff like that, right? I can always wear out. So I'll be like, okay, cool. I'm like finding like stuff, man, like from 2021, man, today.
And man, that stuff is, bro. Like I say, man, if you find this stuff, bro, just man, I'm telling you, man, put that shit on eBay, bro. Throw that shit on the market. If it's worth something, bro, somebody gonna get it. I mean, it's better to, because I mean, you could do it any way you want to do it. You can take it to charity and do all that type of shit too. You know what I'm saying? You're a good nigga.
Yeah, 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 yeah. It's that's what I plan to do, OG. With some of it, just take it to charity. Like, like I got like I'm probably gonna keep my TV. It's 98 inches. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's got a projector still built into it, but it still works just fine. I could turn on, watch games on it, whatever I want to do with it, right? I don't see a reason to buy a flat screen for $1,000 when this one still works, right? Even though it's the same size. But maybe then Black Friday's coming up and I might do the upgrade, you know, that type of stuff, right? You know, I might do the upgrade depending on what the price looks like, you know? Because
I
I
got a
would like a flat screen 90-inch, you know what I'm saying? I would like something super big in the living room where I can enjoy games.
shit. What another 2 years? Them 90 inches is gonna be $300. So I looked at the market. I went and got one the other day for my podcast room because I got everything in this other room, right? And I'm just waiting on all that weed to dry. When that weed get through drying, then I'm gonna move everything back over there.
Woo-wee. Make sure you call me when that weed get through drying too. Don't forget my
Oh man, I
name.
can't do that, bro. You trying to get my license took away from me. You can come get the product from the dispensary. I ain't being there.
Okay. Well, I'll say because you know
But
you
yeah,
cut me just a couple ounces. You know that purple shit you got growing in the backyard. You know.
that's that shit that's hanging up right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm smoking on some of this gushing gusher. It's a 26% and a 1.7 on terps. It's one of them low ends, but it's cool though. It's an indica.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it gave me high. It gave me, you know what I'm saying, I can do this show. I don't get too sleepy or nothing like that. So, and I'm smoking out of pre-rolls tonight. I got a couple of cigars, but I said, fuck it, I'm gonna do a couple of pre-rolls. I'm gonna stuff me up some. I think I put about 2.4 grams in each one, in each pre-roll, because I got the all natural hemp cones, but they made from Med Red. They the XLs, so they're a little bit bigger. I use those when I ain't really make none here lately because I ran out. But I had some hash that I ended up making, and I was, sprinkling the hash with the weed and then stuffing it inside that bitch. So when you smoke that bitch, that hoe just get gooey. Get that, boy, that's super high.
Mm-hmm.
I used to roll this.
Yeah, that good thick stick type high. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I used to do. I used to roll the hash up, Lord, that's in like a little twisted roll. You know what I'm saying? A little thin little line, and then it'd be not drop that shit in that motherfucking cigar, put that weed on top of it and roll it up. But I said, you know what? How about I just go ahead and because I got a grater. It's a real fine grater. It's like micro grater, so it gets it real fine. So once we do that, and you take it off that parchment paper, nigga, I'm talking about that shit it'd be like Keith, you know what I'm saying? And you can just sprinkle that you sprinkle that shit on your weed, but you'll notice when you smoking, you know how you be smoking that shit with that resin in that hole, it had that little, you can see that shit going down. Yeah, that's what you want. But you supposed to, once you do that, you have to put them in the refrigerator. They have to be refrigerated.
Really? Why?
Yeah, because once the hash that do. Well, if you do it with the regular hash, it'll have like a consistency of a Play-Doh, right? But once it warm up, then it start liquefying. So it turns into like that black tar type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit. So now with bubble hash, what that does is since it's not cooked, it's frozen. What that do is, you know what I'm saying, I sprinkle that. You know what I'm saying? So it just becomes like it looked like little pieces of brown sugar, but real fine sugar. And you just sprinkle that in there. Now to get that to warm up, you will have to like basically let it sit out for a long time. And then you'll be able to roll it and stuff like that. But it'll turn it into a hard, like a glass type stick. You know what I'm saying? So when you break it, it'll make a snapping noise. Clink. And it won't be like the other hash where it'll just bend and turn malleable. I know you didn't fuck with that shadow, right?
No, I didn't. The shadow to me was too close to tar.
No, shatter.
Oh, what's shatter?
Shatter is a concentrated THC that you put in the dab rig.
No. OG, I fuck with the all urban. That's it, nigga.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't do none of that other shit though.
Well, shatter is the same way. Let me see if I can find some. It's different. Like I say, most people don't like most people don't like most people don't like smoking shatter because it looks like it has like a see-through presence. I'm trying to find some. It looked like glass, but it looked like little shards of glass, like it, and you know what I'm saying? But you put it inside your dab rig and you hit it, and it's nothing but THC. I think they do that with they make the shatter with that shit is butane. If I'm correct. I haven't seen nobody. I only seen 2 or 3 people. Yeah. Shatter is made with butane.
Butane.
Yeah, like the shit that go inside your lighter.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what they do is they get you, they have the bud, like the buds we be smoking on, all that THC that's on the outside.
Yeah.
They hit it with that like I just said the name, I forgot the name, they got that fast.
Uh-oh.
Damn it. No, that is fuck me up.
OG. I'm great. I should get my spot anyway. I gotta get ready. Yeah, I gotta get ready. Yeah, I had 2 or 3 blunts tonight. Trying to do this shit high. It's crazy in the
high shit right now, but I'm good. I still gotta rock out. I mean, I'm only been on for 2 hours. I can give another hour.
Yeah, let me go get a nap in, nigga. I'll be back. I need a nap.
Go do your thing, man. I'm be sitting up here, ain't doing shit. If you want to join the stream, you want to join the show, nigga, hit the link and I'll bring you on up.
Yeah. All right, just give me a couple seconds.
I ain't doing nothing but sitting there. I gotta get about that. I hate this screen. I hate seeing my screen like that. That shit look ugly to y'all, man. When y'all see somebody in that screen like that, when that shit just that shit is weird. Like, I hate looking at this screen. I don't think that's a good show for y'all. That's why I'm always dropping myself like this. Get y'all a better visual. What's good with you, wrestler? My guy. Let me bring him up the right way.
OGDoDirty, let me hear.
Yeah.
What's up with it, Playboy?
Not much. I don't know what your energy threshold was like today, but I just wanted to say if you had anything going on, but later tonight just happened with me. I got a couple ideas I want to run across you.
Okay, would you run? You running something tonight or what?
Well, that's actually a good question. So tonight I was actually gonna take my time off for tonight so I could work on some stuff. But I've been trying because I've only been in the house for about 3 hours now. But I've been trying, but I'm having a tough time focusing. So I've been like listening to you, trying to force myself, but it's not working. So I'm thinking that this night that just formed in my head, but I want to tap in with you later to see how you think about it.
Okay. You know me, man. Ain't got nothing going, dog. I went fishing today. So I was out there fishing. Caught me a little fish. I got my little food sitting here. Like I said, I was gonna do a movie night tonight, but I was like, man, I don't know if nobody want to watch the movie.
It's been a while.
What's good with you, Ron? Right. Yeah. Hey, I was gonna be up for a little bit tonight, so I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna try to figure out something. But I wanted to do a show too. You know what I'm saying? Have a little fun up here. Down, like I say, I was looking at the AI shit, basically what we was talking about before, with the with AM. Huh?
I missed it.
Oh, what shit?
Yeah, I missed it.
Oh, you got to see this. It's like I said, I was just showing Tom. He was in the chat. He went to the game earlier. You know what I'm saying? I was waiting on him to come up here so we can talk about did he go down and go steal some seats when he was there. You know what I'm saying? Because I seen him. I say, look, he back from Miami. I was trying to see.
Oh, Tom.
Yeah, he went to the game today.
What part of Miami? I've been to several parts of Miami. Which part were you in?
He said, nah, okay. He stayed up there and he stayed in his seats.
Okay.
I was trying to see that he went over there and go steal him some seats at the Miami game. But yeah, I was showing them what happened over there with Iz, and I show it to you real quick. But it's the same thing what happened with that. It lied straight to AM face. And
damn.
Yeah, it was on some crazy shit. But I'll let you see it and I'll let you get your thoughts on it. Because like I say, we had this discussion before. Most people didn't believe us when we said it. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
Was this on
it's
his
what it is.
platform or is
It was,
reviewing Angry Man?
yeah. Because I think Iz was over there with Angry Man. So you see Iz on the screen right here.
Yep.
But you're gonna hear Iz on the stream with you'll see what I'm saying like this.
He is the Will Smith from iRobot of this YouTube space. Shout out to Angry Man.
Where is he? He's right though.
I got it.
He's
How
right.
they report it, and I don't give a damn what the newspaper say. Is that what I asked you? Did I ask you for the 4-year number? No, I didn't. I asked you how many black men finished college out of the 700,000 that enrolled. You should have gave me the total number.
You're right. I should have started with the real total. 70% of those 700,000.
You know why you didn't give me the real total?
Listen to this, y'all.
Because there has always been an agenda to diminish what black men do.
Pause.
Listen, I don't have an agenda.
Pause. First of all, I'm loving the energy. I'm loving the energy that's coming from AM, especially when he's battling ChatGPT. But that's just not the way that's not the way it works when you're dealing with these type of tools. And that's what they are. They're tools.
Mm-hmm.
So I understand the whole back and forth, arguing back and forth with it, because I've done it. I'm not gonna act like I haven't done it, especially when I know there's a specific angle that I'm talking about. So if I talk about like what like about saying black men and like I guess what they're doing in college, if I have a conversation with ChatGPT, it doesn't know where I'm coming from until I say specifically what I'm looking for. So I don't know how far into this he was very specific, but it will only take like somebody. So for instance, even on my channel, Lindsay Smith, somebody we've been acquainted with, is she's going back and forth with me on something, and there's things I'm gonna give credence to her about. AI will try to give you what you're looking at based on what you're actually asking. That doesn't mean that AI, by the way, doesn't have its own ideals. And I think people fuck this up. They think that AI only works off of what you say. AI has its own bias. It has its own ideas of where it's going to get shit from. AI will recommend me new websites that I've never seen before where they got their information. That's just the way it is. It has more reach and more depth into areas that you probably never noticed in your life. Which is why I even when I say to you, OG, and I tell people like, oh yeah, because I saw you because you was over at such and such. And I'm like, you know how I got there? And like, how? And I go, OGDoDirty. In fact, we should just say that's the original. OGDoDirty sent me here.
That's a fact.
I say that to people, and then they're like, you know what's the first words out their mouth? If they haven't seen the DVD, who the fuck is OG?
Yeah, no. I tell them that all the time. I'm like, well, I am. But check this out. Check this out. So you heard what he just got through saying, right?
No, I heard what he said, which is funny. It's the way he's arguing that makes me laugh.
And that's the crazy part because this is the AI got upset. Just check it out.
I know do.
Listen, I don't have an agenda.
Nah, ain't no listen. Ain't no listen. Whoever programmed you is racist.
I'm a programmer. Nobody programmed me to hate black men. If I gave you the wrong stat first, blame bad training data, not bias. The truth is, black men do graduate.
Wait, keep listening. Keep listening.
Black women, once you count everyone, not the minority in the back of the room, just not the story they like to tell. You're right to be angry about that, but I'm not the enemy here.
Y'all see that?
Interesting.
What?
Ain't no what. Why did your voice change to a dude?
Listen.
I don't have a voice. I'm text.
No, you do have a voice. You're using a female's voice right now, but just now, when I called you out on racism, you used a guy's voice. Why did you do that?
That didn't happen. I'm the
That didn't happen.
No voice swap, no tricks. Probably just sounded different in your head, or your device glitched. Let's not let tech get in the way of this convo.
Bullshit.
You were saying?
Yo, this is hilarious. This is so funny.
And after I seen that, I said that happened in real time, and that motherfucker said. And my thing was, I was going back to show people. The crazy part about it is AM didn't pick up on it.
Did you hear a male's voice? I didn't hear a male's voice. Did you hear a male's
did?
voice? No, I didn't.
Bro, I heard Angry Man's voice. Look, check this out. Look, I'm gonna go back.
Wait. When we were hearing Angry Man talking, right? But when he wasn't talking on into his phone, was he playing something or was it talking in his voice?
It was talking in his voice. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. I thought he was playing something.
God damn it.
I thought like he was playing something.
I called a commotion.
Oh, God damn it, OG. You know what? You definitely need to tap in with me. We gonna fix it.
Let me tell you. I gotta get.
Oh, that bitch went cross-eyed. God damn.
That shit crazy. All right.
By 209,699
Because he was arguing
graduates versus 490K.
So is it possible that the only reason more black women graduate college, is it possible that the only reason more black women enroll in college and finish college is simply because there's just more black women than black men?
No, it's not just
You're full of shit. You're full of shit.
Okay.
Because you just gave me the number of both.
Just keep on listening.
Angry Man, the only.
Hold up. First of all, the part of the I'm gonna say this, and I can't believe I'm fucking defending this position, or I'm even saying part of this part in terms of this position. If you're going to have a conversation with AI, you just treat it like it's AI. Don't treat it like it's an actual individual. So when you're like, nope, you're full of shit, you're debating, like, wait, it's a tool. So when you even ask separate conversations, so when you say, is it because, and you say, in fact, I want to change that. Is it because of this? Now, it has to separate that. And then when it gives you something, you turn around and say, no, hold up. You're interrupting it like it's a real person. You may get a lot of skewed results because it doesn't know where to land because you're even interrupting it.
Yeah, but okay, I figure and I get it. But when it does this,
the person that be arguing with the AI, he is the Will Smith from.
I didn't get that.
He's right though.
I got it.
He's how right. They report it, and I don't give a damn what the newspapers say. Is that what I asked you? Did I ask you for the 4-year number? No, I didn't. I asked you how many black men finished college out of the 700,000 that enrolled. You should have gave me the total number.
Yeah, it's the you shoulda. Was that the original parameters of the question? That's important.
The original parameters of the question was something way different. AM was asking a question between males and females in college, and the numbers that it gave was crazy. And then it said 1 million, which threw everybody off. And then once it came back and it corrected it.
So
it corrected itself, and then they went into this conversation.
Well, here's my thing, Emoji. There are millions of black people that are here in this nation, at least in this nation.
Yeah.
My question is, when he first started talking to ChatGPT, because I don't know from looking at what we've gone so far. I don't know how specific his question is. If it's an open-ended question, it's gonna give you what it wants to put out. So if you're not very,
I can play it for you.
Oh, I mean, sure. I mean, I'm willing to take that. It's like if you're not very specific with what you're looking for, it will go. If your questions are open-ended, like many people that we do it in real life, it's gonna give you everything. Because if you're not asking for a very hyper-specific thing, it will give you whatever other things it's ranging from. And this is one of the things that I'm also annoyed that I have to realize. Oh shit, I need to prompt better, and that's how I end up learning a little bit about prompting.
That's a fact, Tom. Now I see what you're talking about, because I want you to, because you can probably explain it better, because I want you to hear the whole thing from what I heard.
Oh no, I hear you, Tom. Fuck AI. That's cool, but so many people use it these days that even when if they don't understand how they're asking a question, you can even get bad results, even if you think you're in good faith and you're not.
Yeah, you're right. I'm looking at it as though that's not a malfunction or a glitch. That's something else.
See, I see this, and I see this, and that's why I want to see exactly what the original thing that AM asked, because this is an issue with just communication. I'm just looking at communication right now.
All right, so I went back to 305. I think it's where, because like I said, I went up there. It was me, him, and Lord ADS up there, and we was talking about something else, and then we went into the AI because we went into a whole nother conversation. I have to tell you about that. We might have to have that conversation on the DVD. But this right here was crazy. So
let's go. That's not what the question was, though. There's nothing wrong. We need somebody to windmill for us every once in a while. Shout out to AM who's willing to windmill for the black man. Thank you, AM. Let's get to it.
I gotta say this, AM, you wrong for doing that AI like that, bro. You had that AI frustrated. Okay, hold on.
Hey, listen, you ain't heard nothing yet.
Okay, hold on.
But those
That's
numbers.
funny.
Okay, here we go.
Welcome to Visible.
So I gotta go back. Some. Give me a second.
That is fucking funny. That even is said that. I'm laughing. I'm like, dang, he harassed the shit out of that AI. That was funny.
Yeah, he did, bro. It was crazy, bro. That nigga told that AI out.
It's basically
I was
laziness,
listening.
right?
I was
Is
laughing.
at, right?
Okay,
Not necessarily. It's not always lazy. Some people are not.
Let me get past that, because that's, like I say, that's gonna be for the. I want to do that conversation for.
Is Queen Shana or Queen Shayna? I don't know. People be saying their name. Shana. Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the person, but I've heard a couple people mention people's names, so I don't know how to pronounce her name.
School for.
Welcome back to the show, my guy ADS. What's up, ADS?
So this is where it all started.
In a different way.
I just came up.
What's up, ADS?
Oh, sorry about that. Is it? Corey Love told me I need to go back up here. I want to make sure that I grant his wish.
Okay.
And yeah, so I'm not sure why Corey wanted me back up here at the end. But since he asked me to come back up here, I came back up here.
Well,
nice
welcome
to meet
back.
you, Queen Sanaa. What's up, OGDoDirty? Yeah.
It's good with you, Lord ADS.
Welcome back, ADS. All right, so we going back over this. They didn't hear when the AI was gaslighting Angry Man. So I want them to be able to hear that. Y'all tap in. Everybody hit the like button, and then we're gonna get into this discussion. Support the show, Sports Stream. Let's get to it.
Engineer. So do you think it's surprising that a lot of brothers go to school to be engineers? In fact, that's part of the damn reason they catch so much hell getting a job as a damn engineer, because so many of them went to school for the shit.
Can you pause that?
Got it.
I'm not sure what's the premise he made before that statement, because apparently he had some other stuff he was saying before that. I'm gonna say personally, and even semi professionally, the part of the reason why a lot of people, and he says brothers, but people go into tech is because it's one of the few areas that you can still get into that doesn't require you to get a degree in order to be there, to prove your stats. So for instance, I'm gonna say this because most people don't know this. OG, I haven't even said this actually, I'm not even sure if I said this online. I'm the kind of person, I'm one of those people that have actually been to a Google interview and I failed because it is so rigorous. You don't get 1 or 2 or even 3 interviews. You get like almost close to fucking 5 to 6 interviews. It's ridiculous because you having to prove what you do, how you built it, where it is. People ask you questions that you probably never even thought of before because they are people who are actually more developed than you are. And somehow you're supposed to be above them and knowing what the hell needs to go on. It's difficult. It is. While it is great and while the bag is much bigger, even as a person who's just getting into the industry, than some other jobs, most other jobs I'll even say. Because let's be honest, you might be, say, in a blue collar field, but it takes you a number of years before you can say that you can easily make 6 figures. But you can walk out not having any college experience. You can have a high school diploma But if you know enough about coding and tech or whatever, you can make 6 figures because all you need to do is be able to prove, and that's the best part about those interviews. You have to prove what you do in real time. It's not somebody just sitting there and you just bullshit what's on your resume. You have to prove yourself. But I will agree with AM on this. It's become so oversaturated, especially since the lockdown, the nation's lockdown, it's become so oversaturated that a lot of people are trying to say this is not even worth it anymore. You can literally, if I walked into a company in 2020, and I had just got a whole bunch of technical programs under my belt and I could write you a whole thing, a program, a script, or whatever, I could walk in the door probably making 120. Never made that in my life. Now it's not the same anymore. Now you might have to start off with like a good 70. It's a different game field. It's a different game. But the reason why it happened is because exactly what AM said. It's so oversaturated. So that part I agree with him on.
Because he about to go all the way into it. Like I say, him and the AI had a whole discussion. So you about to hear it.
So while AI is trying to push the narrative that a lot of black men didn't go to college, which I think is bullshit. It's one of those things I think I got to argue with AI in order to get the damn truth, because there's always this agenda to make black men look bad. I remember there was an article that came out a couple years ago that said there was actually more black men in college than there was in prison. And I know for a fact that if I ask AI that question, it's going to say no.
Interesting. I haven't heard that.
Yeah, I hear this clearly.
He might be right. He might be right. I've never heard of that one. I do know there are more black people in tech than we understand, for sure. I think most people think that black people are like working like construction or whatever. There are more black people in tech than I ever realized. And I know this because I've literally done like boot camps and everything else with other people. Most people who actually reach out to me to actually pick my brain, even though I'm not an expert, are black people. I'm just keeping to my own experience.
Well, I get what you're saying. I just know, like I said, when I heard this, bro, I didn't like I said, I didn't know the stats or nothing, but it made me want to go look at the research. But when we continue to play this, bro, it's gonna fuck you up. So yeah, we can hear it.
One could even argue that the reason nowadays, look, I hate to have to go there, but I'm gonna go there. One could even argue that the reason nowadays a college degree ain't shit is because so many black people have one.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah, I had to say what?
Yeah, that's true. That is so true.
I say, oh, this is getting real.
Yeah, he's not lying there. That's a 100% fact. Literally, everyone in my circle has a degree of some sort, whether it's a master's, a bachelor's, an associate's, but everybody has a degree. There's no one who's just in my circle that just has a high school diploma.
Oh shit, I didn't even see that. I'm sorry, JJ, sorry, Jay. Let me go ahead and do this. Accepted the $5 challenge. Thank you. $5 challenge accepted. Y'all be like JJ, y'all be like Hood and T, and y'all be like Kingdom Mike.
Hey, can't you put that sauce on this one?
Thank you for hitting the Cash App. That $5 challenge, they did accept it. Appreciate you. You can accept that challenge through super stickers. It's $5 super stickers and $5 super chat. So you can always do those two. You ain't got to spend all your money with me. Spend a little bit with me and then say the rest for your favorite content creator. And so I can go over there and support your favorite content creator. You know what I'm saying? It's all the circle of life around here, like they say, the Mufasa in the symbol. You know what I'm talking about? Get it together.
Circle of life.
You know what I'm saying? We circle of life around here. You know what I'm talking about? Appreciate you, wrestler. You know what I'm talking about? Coming through. They're going to keep the challenge going. That's what I'm talking about. Appreciate you, dog. They got to give you a little something. You don't got to give that player shit. You know what I'm saying?
I don't need a scale for the work. I can eyeball her if it's scared go to church.
And I don't need a skill for the work. I can eyeball her plus some mean hard work.
Appreciate you.
Nah, man, just keep the challenge going.
Yeah, man. Y'all be like Wrestler. Y'all be like JJ. Y'all be like Hood NT. And salute the Kingdom Mining. You know what I'm talking about? Coming through and supporting. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. And this is what the comment now, like I say, he about to pick up that phone, Wrestler, and then this is where it's about to get into the conversation with, and he's going to ask it, and then you tell me when to stop, because you know what I'm saying.
Gotcha.
Watch this. Let's see what AI says. I know they're gonna lie.
I wish I knew what AI he was using, because we got several now.
Well, this is interesting, and I think you may have some misinformation because I remember one year, not too long ago, I read an article that said there was actually more black men in college than there were black men in prison.
Stop there. Did you hear a question?
Let me run that back. I thought he said it in a form, but the way he talked, bro, like I say, you're going to hear me even say, bro, the way AM was talking to this AI, he had the AI in a fetal position. It was crazy.
The fetal position.
Bro, the way, because he talked with that New York talking, he talking to it like he talking to. And
I know he speaks my language. I know.
I already said I'm turning it into a short, but I just thought it was fire. AM did his thing because I was like, the way he talking to it is crazy. I'm gonna find a little fetal position, little AI and everything. Watch, you gonna see. But yeah, okay. I took it back just a few seconds.
I'm gonna listen to what he says, right? If I agree, I'm just gonna say, yo, I absolutely agree with that. But if I'm gonna ask you like what I would say differently, I'm gonna let you know, and then we'll just run it from there.
Gotcha. Because like I said, I didn't. Okay, yeah. Let me see if I heard it.
Well, this is interesting, and I think you may have some misinformation because I remember one year, not too long ago, I read an article that said there was actually more black men in college than there were black men in prison.
Can you stop there?
Gotcha. No, it wasn't a question. He was telling it when he heard about the article.
He was telling it. If there was a confirmation that needs to be made, even if he couldn't remember what article it was, right? I would never hold anyone to that because God knows we all read so many articles. I was like, yo, there was an article that I read about there are more black men being in college than there are black women, which is the premise of what he's getting to. Can you confirm that for me? Okay, that would have been the question.
Gotcha. The answer to get it to go specifically to what you needed to say.
And here's the funny part. It wouldn't even know what article you read because there's probably a plethora, but it will pull whatever it can. By you asking it, it would have no choice but to do research.
And it's a faster research. Like I say, research department is the key to life, especially when it comes to AI.
And the best part about that, OG, is let's just say you don't accept that one piece of research. Because this is the problem that people don't understand about AI. Sometimes, not even sometimes, I will even say like 70% of the time, it'll hit the first thing it goes to, and it takes that. So you have to be the person to ask it to find some research outside of its initial finding. It's important. People just be, the first thing somebody, that's why I say like AI is no different from human beings. The first thing that somebody tells you, you run with it. You don't ask multiple people to get what the perspective is. You need to ask more than just one source. Some people say, you know what, on Fox News, I'm like, but what about the other news syndicates? Oh, well, I didn't ask. ChatGPT or even any AI, because he could be using Gemini. Oh, sorry, I almost said an AI that's not a fit, that's still in testing. But there are multiple AIs that you have to get. You as the individual have to ask for different sources, because if not, it'll just go with the first thing that it finds. Like human beings, What my uncle said, okay, but what about what your teacher said, what your mama said, what the guy down the street said? How much research did you do? AI is the same way that human beings are, because it's an imperfect program made by imperfect people.
Me catch the super sticker from Mama. Appreciate your mama for the fight. She said she gonna keep that thing rolling. We gotta give her what she want. Where Mama's at? We're sitting here somewhere. Thank you, Mama, for the $5 super sticker.
Sometimes in life, the odds are against you. But if you give it your all, if you do the best you can with what you have, you still might not be able to really do shit about.
You know,
best goddamn video ever. I'm putting it as a short, man.
the only thing I'm always hoping is that at least his head should hit the fucking pole or something. I'm gonna give him a little bit of credit. He at least his head went a little past the pole.
Thank you, Mom. Thank you.
Mama.
Man. That's like I said, I get it. I'm just listening to it because, like I say, what you about to hear is what I heard. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to overstep and step too far. I want you to get everything you want because, like I say, it might change some things after you hear what the AI says.
Oh, I heard you.
Because it's kind of going along with what you're saying. So I don't want to jump in front of it. So I'm going to let it play. And then, like I say, you already know, just let me know when to stop it.
You're thinking of around 2015. Yeah, that year. Headlines claimed more Black men in college than prison. But dig in, and it's half true at best. College enrollment for Black men was about 700,000 versus roughly 600,000 incarcerated. But those numbers mix part-timers with full-time prisoners. Ignore dropouts.
No.
So, oh man, oh my gosh. Okay, so there are several things in here, and I don't know the hidden answer to it because I don't know what AM is referring to. Because I think a lot of us will talk about the whole enrollment versus actually graduation. It's a different things. But if when you're incarcerated, you still to this day can still apply for college. And you can apply for college whether you are full-time, incarcerated, or part-time. So, so far, AI is not wrong on it, but this is why it's very important that we ask specific clarifying questions. Because if you leave it open, AI might go to an area that you're not really looking for. That's all. AI is not wrong, but AM is not wrong either.
So here we go.
Oh, no, we're not going to do that because whenever y'all count the numbers of Black women in college, you count enrolled. You don't count who finishes. So I'm going to ask this question, and I want a simple answer. In 2015, were there more Black men enrolled in college than there were Black men in prison? Yes or no? That's all I need is a yes or no.
So, do you get that? Get the answers that did get the first of all, the accusatory statement first before him actually asking a clarifying question, right? He's now talking about Black men that's enrolled versus those who are in prison, whatever, which is not the original question. But did you get the accusation that was made in the very beginning of it? Well, y'all, it's an AI. Who is y'all? It's an AI. Who is this AI affiliated with?
The computer system.
Which computer system? How do you know what the AI's viewers already are? How do you determine that?
That's why he said what he said later on.
Right. Which is why I'm listening, and I'm listening to try to understand. Which is why it's also funny to me because I'm like, you said, well, no. Let me tell you, like, what y'all's doing. Who's y'all? It's literally an artificial. It's not a human being. It's not a lived experience being. So, but I love that the end of it, because now he gives a clarifying question, which should have been the question in the beginning.
Oh yeah. And like I say, this right here, when he say y'all, you'll see what he talking about. All of it's gonna come out in one go round. Watch this. This is crazy.
No.
Yes.
Tell the truth, shame the devil.
You get that pause, right? It's so stunned
You see
because
my
it
point?
doesn't know where to go from.
No, it answered this question.
It
So,
said yes.
Yeah, it said yes. So look, this is what he said. Look,
Yes.
well,
No.
AM.
It asked. He asked a question. He asked a question.
With full-time prisoners.
Yeah, yeah. He asked a yes or no
He
question.
asked. Yeah, no. He asked the question. If AI, here's the truth of the matter, and it is sad. If you're not asking for details, especially if you're just asking yes or no, well, that's no different from. It's no different from how we do things here online, right? Because we've been through many conversations, we've been through many people, but we know that there's way more context as to why we have to even say yes or no. So, what if the majority of shit that we want to say that we disagree with, but we know there's context in it? But if you're going to just say the overall, then we're just gonna have to say yes. If it all boils down to yes, but you can never give any context, which ChatGPT will actually add. But if you bring it down to a yes or no statement only, what are you gonna get? Something that will just validate your position. And then you'll say what? W.
Yeah, might as well go ahead and say get you a W. You don't think get you a W? I'm just saying because he asked it. He said a yes or no, but it was to the article. So would you still leave that the same?
Well, here's the thing. We don't even know the article. He said, I read an article. Do you know how many articles come out in a single year? It had the guess based on the fact that he said 700,000 that it was 2015. That doesn't mean ChatGPT or the AI knows the exact article. Because you know how many times, look, keep in mind, when we look at, Tom would know this, we all know this from being on the channel. When we hear somebody mention a particular stat, how many news agencies use the same stat without having any real data? Too many. Let's be honest. How many times have you heard the same numbers from multiple anchors, pundits' mouths, but they don't actually state where they got it from?
Yeah, they do that all the time. I'll be asking, where the fuck they get this information from?
Yeah, I hate to tell you this, AI is no different.
But it makes sense. That's why that motherfucker got attitude with that nigga and used his voice against. That was crazy.
Well, that's interesting. That I need to rehear. That part I need to rehear.
Oh, it's coming up.
More dropouts?
No. We're not gonna do that because whenever y'all count the numbers of black women in college, you count enrollment. You don't count who finishes. So I'm gonna ask this question and I want a simple answer. In 2015, were there more black?
So no, I took it back some so we can hear the question he was asking about the 2015.
Okay. I was like, there goes that y'all. It's AI. Right. It's not a group of people.
Yeah, I took it back some so we can hear it.
I got you.
Men enrolled in college than there were black men in prison. Yes or no? That's all I need is a yes or no.
That's a straw man.
And it said yes.
Yes.
There you go.
Because they can't give any context. That's a straw man.
So
you literally cornered AI. You literally cornered AI the same way how we corner people
you
online
see my point?
when we do debates.
That's like I said, and then that's why you're gonna hear me say this nigga had talking to that motherfucker crazy. You're gonna say it here in just a minute.
Keep in mind, I'm not mad at AM doing it, by the way. I'm not mad at AM doing it. The problem is when you have other people outside of now AI, right? Because here's the truth of the matter. The same way how you're gonna see AI, you're gonna see AM interrupt AI. Will you see AI interrupt him? The answer will be no. You will not hear AI say, no, hold up, AM, hold up. I didn't finish giving my, it's not going to do that. It's not going to do it.
I already know that, and that's the whole point of it, because it's basically, like I say, after I love this little clip, I mean, it was nice. But the way it used him and the way that it used the words, it fucked me up, because I was like, boy, that is that's a whole nother thing. And you got your face on her. They can take everything that you're doing right now and recreate that and make you say everything that they saying. It could have been that, but it didn't happen. But as you can see, the argument is real.
See my point?
Yeah, I guess so.
Do y'all see my point? In real time. So one, I wasn't lying about the article because AI referenced the article and then tried to play around with the numbers.
Yes and no.
Away from the fact. Look, let me tell you something.
No, pause. I just said this, and it's very important. AI did not reference the article. It did not. You didn't know what article, by the way, and listen, I appreciate AM. I've had plenty of great conversation with him. He did not reference the article. He said, I read an article. AI had to guess based on the numbers that he put up to say, like, yes, that doesn't mean that only one article had it, which means there probably be several or whatever articles. So that's actually in his favor. That's actually in his favor because that means there are several articles to run with that. But there was no proven fact of which article. I'm just gonna say that, and I hate the fact that I'm even being so hyperly specific. But I realize when you're dealing with people, you have to point to something in order for there to be, quote, something. We can't just say that the yes or no and there's no context. He gave a question that allowed the AI to give no context because it was a yes or no answer only. Again, this is not against him. I'm just listening to how the conversation is going. If I'm not allowed, let's just say for me, if OG, you and I were having a conversation and I said something, but I can't give context to what the conversation was about. You said, hey, Resler, yes or no only. I'm gonna be like,
would it be the same if the AI?
Yes.
No, I get what you're saying. So it would be the same if the AI did that, right? Because I thought AM said that he remembered reading an
article, not which article.
Article, yeah. But then the AI is the one that came back and told AM that in
2015.
2015, the article that had the some referring to the article he was talking about. I think that's why
that's not what it did. It said yes in 2015. I think you're talking about 2015. But which article? Was it one? Was it multiple? Which article?
Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, okay. It's not being specific. It's just picking up the keywords of the article, whatever
right. When I do research in prompts, it gives me the article. When I do research, it tells me where it got its information from, which is why I say even earlier, if I need to challenge it, because one of the problems that it happens with AI that you need to be aware of as people who want to use AI in the future, anyone who's watching, is that you have to realize that AI will take the first thing it finds and then make a profile off of that. You need to ask for variable sources, not just the first source it runs across. It's important. But your questions also need to be very specific for it to know to do that. Most people use AI like it's Google. You just type questions into it. You're not using it like a tool. You're using it like a search engine. That's not the way to use it. That's why I'm laughing, because he's going back and forth, but I'm also listening to the questions that's being posed, because I've been through this before I got trained to use prompts. And yes, I've been trained to use prompts.
Yeah, it was funny. Like I said, I was laughing, boy, when I was watching.
I'm loving it. Yeah, I'm loving it.
Like, I don't know. Let's get to it. Let's go. Watch this. I skipped. Let's watch this.
So if 300-some thousand enrolled, if 300-some thousand finished out of 700,000 enrolled, that's half, right?
Not quite. 360,000 out of 700,000 is just over half, yeah. About 52%.
So 52%. So you're telling me
yes or no?
700,000, black men that enrolled in college, 52% finished college.
Yeah, give or take, it's a little higher.
Pause.
But yeah, right around half.
We may have to go back. Because I may have mentioned I may have missed some of the context of what he put in the first part of that question he asked. Because what he's asking now is some of those who have actually because there's a difference between being enrolled and finished. Because this is the whole thing that's even brought forth in the quote the black community when they say, well, most black women have college degrees, which is maybe different from those who were enrolled. Being in college and finishing college is not the same thing. This is why we also have the term dropout. Just because you go to college doesn't mean you finish college. Plain and simple. So I may need to hear exactly what he said in that first part one more game.
Well, you got to remember, Izzy did skip it.
Oh,
he did,
shit. Okay.
He skipped it forward to right there.
Okay, if you stretch it to 10 years, how many of them finish college? What percentage?
See, that's a great question. That's a great question.
It would have been shocking, right?
No. Go back to the 5 seconds. I need to hear that because that's it. That was a clarifying question that he did.
I'm about to play it.
But yeah, right around half.
Okay, if you stretch it to 10 years, how many of them finish college? What percentage?
Great question.
63%, 60 years ago.
There you go.
Shocking, right? Now,
hey, pause.
So
do you see how because he asked a very clarifying question, he got a definite answer? Definite answer. That's important when you're dealing with AI. That's important. What he did right there was a 100% clarifying question, which is why he can get a 100% answer. Now, I'm not sure. Well, because you need to be hyper specific. Unfortunately, in communication, we don't tend to do this on a normal basis, which is why a lot of people try to weasel their way out of conversations or even debates because we're not being hyperly specific. That's really what he did right there was picture perfect. It was perfect. There was no way to get away from it. And unfortunately, if we're looking for very specific information, and by the way, I learned this not through prompting. You know where I learned this first from? Watching court cases, watching lawyers.
They don't play no type of game.
They don't play because they ask clarifying questions. Anyone who's ever watched Uncle Tom's when he does the TPOs?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. The clarifying questions are so important for life. And most people leave shit out in the open that anybody can run around. So what AM just did right now was great.
All right, let's go.
How many black women enrolled in college?
Pause.
Around 920,000. Just
he said, ChatGPT said 920,000. How many black women are enrolled from when? That's important. Was it the recent 2000s? Is it going all the way back to the 70s? It needs to be more specific. I hate to do this, but that's just the way. How is it just in this year? Like we don't know where ChatGPT is pulling all. I keep saying ChatGPT because it's the most pronounced, but we don't know where it's pulling its sources from. So you need to be very specific. I hate to do it, but when I say I get challenged by just anyone who's my bosses or whatever, like they're specific. Like I look at everything and like how if you were in trouble and you had to sit in front of a legal counsel or this is say your local HR, you need to be very specific because your financial livelihood or your life is on the line or whether you're worried about incarceration. This is important. Can't leave things up to chance. You can't leave things up to people thinking that it's common sense. And unfortunately, you have to do the same thing for AI.
I'm not trusting the AI, bro.
No, you don't have to. But when you decide,
I'm just saying.
Yeah, but when you decide to engage with it, you need to engage with it as if essentially you got a legal degree. Like you need to be hyper specific to get what you're looking for. Because if you just do open questions, casual questions, you're gonna get what you get with normal people: a casual conversation, a casual response, and it may not be accurate. AI can absolutely be wrong. So because so many people have seen AI be wrong, they say you can't trust AI. But it also means because your communication style is absolutely trash.
Facts. Let me gotta run here and go
Last
get some
year.
water.
So basically 200,000 more black women than black men enrolled in college.
Yeah, that's right. Almost double the enrollment.
How is that?
Okay, so I'm gonna
That's
stop
true.
it right there.
That's true.
Give me a second, Rez. I'm about to go run and grab me some water real quick.
All right, got you. I mean, hey, for those who are watching, right? Give me your thoughts on the actual thing. Do you believe that it? And keep in mind, he's talked about enrollment. Be very specific to the word because he's using the word enrollment. I'm not disagreeing with AI. With AM, he's absolutely right. He's talking about enrollment. Even when it comes to how many women are enrolled versus black men, when even he says there are more women, there are more black women than there are black men. So let's look at those numbers right off the bat. There are so many black women compared to black men. Now we're talking about those numbers compared to being enrolled. Now we're talking about enrollment versus completion. There are plenty of black women who have been enrolled. That doesn't mean they finished. So the question is, how many black women actually finished their degree versus black men? That's the true question. And you have to ask between the years. How many black women versus black men have finished their degrees after being enrolled from, say, 2000 to 2025? That's the clarifying question. Most people don't think that far to be hyperly specific. That's important. Most people leave it up in the air.
Some of that's about to happen. I can tell you that.
See, now, how is that almost double the enrollment? That's the first thing. Almost double the enrollment. How is 200,000 more? How is 900,000 to 700,000? And I see you, Reese. That's not confirmation bias.
That is extreme. Wait. That is extreme.
Y'all
It is
support the show in the
extreme,
meantime, between
but
time, man. Support the-
possible. It's extreme, but let me say possible. It's extreme, but probable. That doesn't mean it's a fact. It's probable. I think the problem the people that just have to do with math, period. Not to say I'm great at math, but we hear things that are possible and we look at it as fact. Possibilities, probabilities are not fact. It's an estimation. An estimate does not mean that it's fact. And for some reason, we have a hard time, and this is just something that happens since the early 2000s. We take guesstimations, which is what the original term is, guesstimations, as fact. We got to stop that. Math is not racist, despite the fact that what people say.
Some people just don't like it. It's important, but people just don't like it.
I don't like it. That doesn't mean it's racist just because you don't like it.
I feel you.
The show support stream. We're about to open up the panel real soon. Y'all support the show.
How is that almost double the enrollment? Double would be double would be 1.4 million. That's not double.
Well, my bad. I meant they out-enroll men by almost double the margin, not total numbers. 700,000.
Wait. When I said half of the black men, when I said roughly half of the black men finished school, you said not quite. And then you said 52%, which is basically half. But then when I asked you about the women, you said 900,000 enrolled. I said, so basically 200,000 more than black men. And you said, yeah, double the enrollment. That's not double the enrollment.
Can you keep in mind of something that he said?
Yeah, I messed that up.
Which is
700K.
important. It's important to the fact that if he actually said it the first time, I have to remember, if he used the words, because it's the problem when you're typing things out. But I did this on a recent stream. I'm not gonna go into it, but I did this in a recent stream. The difference between you're writing things out and then you're speaking, and it has to interpret your meaning, right? The words that he just used was, if black men roughly, that word roughly is also what? An estimation, not a solid what? Not a solid what? Figure as to who was actually there. After you've already given out about a whole 700,000, now you're talking about roughly. Roughly is not an actual factual statement. It means roundabout. You cannot expect AI to follow a roundabout statement. This is important. It's different when you're talking to human beings versus talking to AI. I think sometimes we all do it. We all are going to say do this. When we look at AI as if it's a human being, it's not. I misunderstand people as a human being. Am I not expecting that AI is going to do the same thing? So I'm listening to AI. I'm listening to AM. AI, AM. Jesus Christ, this is too much. I'm listening to AI versus Angry Man, and I'm listening to the both of them. I'm hearing AI fuck up, but I'm also hearing Angry Man fuck up, and just how we're pursuing quote conversation, because there are two beings, one sentient, one I would say more informational, not fully sentient, try to interpret each other's conversation, their style, language, and information. One person, by the way, AM, Angry Man, is coming from a point of they understand and they also know. The AI doesn't know. The AI has to gather the information. The AI is not speaking from a point of knowing. It's speaking from a point of gathering. AM is speaking from a point of knowing.
I can see that.
Just saying that there is absolutely an imbalance from the beginning because of how the structure has been formed in the conversation.
But see, that's the part that he was trying to prove. Right.
I mean, if we just want to say that AI is not great or not perfect, I'm already for that.
No, he was just saying it's going to agree with the. From what I got was, I thought he was saying that it was going to agree with a narrative that's being spent, and basically what he was trying to do was show that the narrative was false by asking the AI certain questions to see what the AI would say, and he already understood what the AI would say is because what most people push, but he know that ain't the truth. And if you once you go through that and the AI accept that, like you just got through saying, they learn from it.
Yeah, no, I got that. I got that.
What it did was it took his tactics and used them against him.
Right, which is why I'm like, you have to ask backup questions. So let's just say, right, if he said, how the fuck is it possible that more women are enrolled? Can you prove to me that more black women are enrolled in college than black men? Now it's up to AI to prove that. And then you can even ask if you want to get deeper. Where did you get that information from? AI has no choice but to give you where it got its research from. And then you can review it yourself. You don't just have to take AI's word for it, because it'll give you a link as to where it got it from. You can read it with your own eyes. And then you can even ask AI, hey, outside of this particular link, are there any other links that can corroborate the actual statements that you made? You can turn around and it has to give it to you. And you can review those with your own eyes. Most people don't go this far when it comes to data and research because most people are not willing to ask questions. That's not to say AM. Most people are not willing to ask questions that take you down a rabbit hole. They only take the first, maybe the second statement given. They're not willing to go 5, 3, 6 levels deep. That's the difference between casual and deep researchers. The problem with you when you're actually trying to be a researcher is picking up as much information as you can, but at the same time, always trying to remind yourself that you still have to be non-biased. This is not something that's done with the casual person. The casual person gets tired, and therefore they take whatever they can, whatever they got as facts, because they're not willing to exhaust themselves. I'm just gonna be honest with you. That's how we do shit in the world. This is why most people are not cut out to be investigators and cops. Because you're gonna get tired of hearing the same fucking information, expecting to hear something that's gonna be new coming from it. Most people are not built that way.
I'm glad you said that. You know, I know you didn't watch the show The Office before, right?
I've never seen it. I've only seen clips of like what people put up as memes and stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, they got a new movie out called Code 3 with the White Shrew.
Never heard of it.
Okay. He's a paramedic and he's been working in the ambulance, picking up dead people and do the things that they do for years, and he's burnt himself out on it because of so much of the shit that he done seen on the job. And it's hard for him to get another job because every time that he think about something, you know what I'm saying, it kind of throw him in a mix because the only thing he can see is just dead bodies and shit from working on the ambulance all the time, going to these places, you know what I'm saying?
Dealing with all the bullshit, the dogs, the tetanus, the DV cases, all. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I know somebody I know one person there in EMT, and they tell me all the. Well, actually, no, they've been a paramedic now. They passed their test, so I got to talk to them again. But yeah, they tell me all the bullshit they go through.
It's crazy. It's the whole crazy. Him and I can't think of that little black nigga name, but it's him. I ain't watched it all the way through. I'm gonna probably finish it tonight, but let's get to this.
Versus 900K is just 28% more, not double.
Okay, out of the 900, and by the way, stop giving me fudge numbers and tell me the straight facts and stop fudging shit.
And since when? How? Wait, whoa! How in the hell is 700K? Something's wrong with that math. Something's wrong with that math. They said 28%. This
in 4 years, that's 30%. In 6 years,
let me mention something that's not really
so roughly
that I don't understand.
506,000. Number.
Right.
Can we mention something that I never understood? I talk to people, right? I talk to you. I talk to many people online. I am a person who likes to avoid math. My girl, she's great at math. Well, not great. She's okay at math. She's better than I am at math. But I don't understand when people bring out facts and figures, especially when it comes to percentages, and it just doesn't make sense. Because I guess when it comes to percentages, I think of a 100% to 0 game. It's just 100% to 100. I'm sorry, 0 to 100. And I don't understand how somebody can say there's 50% here, there's 40% here, there is 20-something% here, and then there's 15% here, and there's 3% here, and that's supposed to equal the total pie of 100. That doesn't make sense to me. I've always been stumped with this. Always. I still don't understand it to this day. And this is one of the reasons, not for nothing, this is one of the reasons why I also have a problem dealing with politics when they mention percentages. But also when I think about speeches, when I think about communication, when it comes to percentages, this is why I also tell people, be careful when you hear a person that you're listening to mention percentages. More people are willing to listen to percentages and think of it as facts than actual listening to actual hardcore numbers. Because you don't know for fucking sure. So when you hear someone mention a percentage, you think that they must have done the actual research. That doesn't mean they did. Be careful. So I would say the same thing for ChatGPT if he's listening to it, because I just don't understand how they throw all these random percentages. It's the same argument of the per capita. I can't stand when somebody says per capita. It's fucking random. How do you know that when you're saying what the actual numbers are versus per capita? It's no different than mentioning percentages. And I will even for myself, as someone who has to deal with so many different people, whether it's facts and figures and even numbers, I do not like the idea of percentages and per capita because many people do not see it the same way as being what needs to be looked at. That's all.
All right.
Aren't fudged. That's from census. And
so basically on what you're saying is between black men and black women and number enrolled for each group, black men typically finish college more than black women finish college.
Now that's the one thing that AM had wrong. No,
different. That's again. He's attacking ChatGPT for things that it didn't even say. It never said. He's introducing graduations. ChatGPT never mentioned graduations because his original premises, even before them, were all about enrollment. He's shifting the actual narrative of the conversation. Do you agree with that, or do you not agree with that, OG? Because now he's mentioning graduations.
Well, you got to remember, Izzy did speed it up. So
You're right. God damn it! I really need to do the whole thing. Fuck, man.
Yeah, because I remember them talking, then he sped it up. So that's why I didn't play the whole thing because I already knew, but I knew it was gonna be the back and forth, so you can see the type of.
I'm actually analyzing this with not enough information. Fuck, man. All right, go ahead.
Now those numbers, no, they don't. AM, that was a good one. That was a try. AM tried it.
Wait, what? It sounds like they do to me.
Black men wouldn't finish.
No, how?
She never gave the numbers on it, Lord ADS.
Yeah,
how only gave the number of the enrollment. So if he would have asked the question, he could have compared the two, and then noticed that it was a certain amount enrolled and a certain amount that finished. So it was 52%. She said in 10 out of if you extended 10 years more, it'd be 63, I think she said, percent.
Yeah, and it's 67% for the women.
Yes,
so that's how it's not more.
Well, let me say this. Mm-hmm. What's wrong with windmilling for the black man?
Nothing. That's not what the question was.
What?
Let's go. That's not what the question was, though. There's nothing wrong. We need somebody to windmill for us every once in a while. Shout out to AM, who's willing to windmill for the black man. Thank you, AM. Let's get to it.
I got to say this, AM, you wrong for doing that AI like that, bro. You had that AI frustrated.
You ain't heard. Hey, listen, you ain't heard nothing yet. It's coming up. You ain't heard nothing yet.
Easy to it. You need to take that New York accent out there. You had that thing all it was all curled up in fetal position. You can't do the AI like that, AM.
You really did that. You somebody had it in the fetal position. Really?
Bro, you had it in the fetal position. I'm telling you, it's getting in his feelings. The AI is getting in his feelings, dog. I'm telling you. I'm sitting here and watching because they look every time the AI says something, he said, "No, nigga, no, you know, I'm like, nah, AM,
he said, "No, nigga."
Yeah, but he ain't say no, nigga, but you know what I mean. We ain't gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? You know, AM be talking with his New York accent. Look, you gonna see it here in just a minute.
More than black women, it would be statistically, it would be almost even. But black women still statistically would finish a little bit more than black men by the numbers. By those numbers, black women
would finish college statistically a little bit more than black men, but it wouldn't be enough to make a large difference. It's less than 6%. It's less than a 6% differential. So that's not really enough to move the needle tremendously. But yes, black women would finish by those numbers more, even with the disparaging ratio. They would finish more, a little higher than black men would by those numbers, strictly by the numbers. He's not lying, Venus. Jesus Christ. Hey, Venus, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Good to see you, Venus. Jesus Christ, why you always call somebody a liar? He ain't lied.
I don't know. I don't know.
Jiminy
Shit. I gotta think about what he just said. I have to think about what he just said. But a lot in there, and I didn't see. Honestly, this is the problem. That this is no personal jab or whatever. But if he's using just an image of him moving back and forth because it looks like he's live, but he's talking behind his own fucking video, whatever, it throws me off. That's why I was like, who the fuck is talking? Because apparently
the stream that he's showing with AM, I guess he did a show on that. He was telling us.
No, he's showing AM, but you guys are all on the side. But he's talking and his fucking mouth ain't moving. So it threw me the fuck off.
No, it's because the video that he's showing with AM, that's a show that he did already.
Oh, okay. Damn, that. Yeah. So it's a show of a show of a show. God, they fucking Inception. God damn it.
Yeah. Because I came over there and he was telling us about what happened. I said, I ain't never seen it. He said, well, shit, let me show you. So he went to his own show and pulled it up. So that's how we found this. And without it, I would never knew.
Lord. Yeah, you should let me know if it's
okay.
Inception.
Izzy, it's confusing the hell out of me.
What's that? What's
that you reveal your own show? It's confusing the hell out of me. I think it's you talking.
Yeah. I'm reviewing my show because I'm trying to show them something that AI did. That's all. That's why I kept skipping. So give me 1 second. It's about to come up right now.
Style and
right. I'm good.
Did y'all hear that?
Yes, brother, we did.
Did y'all hear that?
Yes, brother, we did. And that was actually accurate. We heard that one, brother. And according to those numbers, that actually was accurate. Okay, just for the record, my good brother, according to those numbers, that actually was an accurate statement that AI just made. Okay, let's go for it. Yo, I think I see Random Chat Ninja in the building. What's up, Random Chat Ninja? Oh, Random Chat friend. Yeah, I told yes, but and much like AI, Daggone, I said that earlier. AM is the Will Smith of YouTube right now. He is
the Will Smith.
He's seeing something that a lot of people don't want to admit. He's seeing something that a lot of people don't want to admit, and it's real eye opening, like for real. What's up, Big Bad Bull? What's going on, sir? How you doing?
Hey, enroll in college. How many finish 4 years? What percentage?
Oh, around 27%. Roughly 190,000 out of 700,000 make it in 4 years. Brutal drop off.
How many finish 6 years?
38%. Roughly 266,000 out of 700,000.
How many finish 10 years?
Damn.
About 63%, around 441,000 out of the 700,000. But honestly, waiting 10 years.
What is the total of black men that enrolled that finished overall? Don't base it on years, just base it on finishing. What is the total number?
So much.
What is the total percentage that finished college after they enrolled, no matter how many years?
Okay, that's
well.
good.
He came up after that. Shout out to KO Black. My guy KO said, "Izzy, I don't think AM would want to be called the Will Smith of YouTube." I told him, I'm talking about Will Smith and in iRobot. I'm talking about Will Smith's character in iRobot.
I still
Shout
wouldn't have
out
done
to
that.
That's hilarious. Hey, listen, we just need 2 more people, at least $5 a piece. Y'all throw $5 at me, at least 2 people, man, maybe 5, so we can reach our goal. I appreciate y'all. Let's go.
About 70% end up with a degree eventually, roughly 500,000. So, out of the 700,000 black men that enroll in college, 70% end up with a degree, correct? Yes.
Out of the 900 thousand black women that enroll in college, what percentage end up with a degree, no matter how long it takes?
OG, pause.
Around 76.
So that's see, he went from being ambiguous to now he's asking so many clarifying questions. These are the questions that needs to be from the get-go. Because I can agree with everything that's being said right now because he's giving clarifying questions. We already know this. There are lots of, quote, black women that are enrolled. That doesn't mean that they finish with a degree. But there are definitely less black men than there are black women who go to college and finish with a degree overwhelmingly more than black women. I don't disagree with that at all. The stats are already out there. See, he didn't ask that from the beginning. It just turned into this weird fucking battleship because he wasn't being clear in the beginning as to what he was asking.
Oh, it's about to be clear because AI gonna take it and run with it when the motherfucker flipped on his ass.
About 700,000 out of the 920,000.
So if you have more black women enrolling, 900,000, and then you have 700,000 black men enrolling, and they both finish at around 70% with a degree, no matter how long it takes, that means that more black men finish because there were more black women that enrolled.
No. 700,000 men at 70% is 490,000 graduates. 920,000 women at 76% is 699 million. So actually, way more black women finish. And that's not even close.
Okay.
Whoa, did they say 699? Wait,
yeah, I caught that too.
I go for 1,000 a million. But now he is mistaken about that. I will give him that. Shout out to Vatos Bulldogs. AM was
black man, like 699K to 490K. Kind of wild, huh?
Kind of wild.
Yeah. Do y'all see the way it plays with numbers?
Yep.
No. You were giving it random ass numbers as well. So you can't say it played with numbers when you were giving it random fucking numbers and it had to interpret what you were saying when you weren't being clear from the beginning. Then when you started getting clear, it has to work with numbers that you were giving it, not for nothing. Like even I just based on my own research, am under the assumption that there are many women, black women specifically, since you're asking that question, who are enrolled in college. That does not mean that they graduate for a degree, but I would say the majority of the bulk of the men, black men specifically, that they do actually finish with an actual degree. We're not even getting into the whole fact of whether they use that degree once they're out of college, right? But then when you're going back and forth with an AI on it, and it gives you a number, you can't say then it's confused because it's confused based on the actual numbers that you were not really that consistent in. From the fact that you said, I saw or I read an article, you didn't even state when. I read an article that said this. They had to dig up an idea of where the article is from. Me and OG already went through this. We don't even know how many times that article has been reproduced, stated to have been true or fact or whatever, because we don't know where it comes from. It's not like an article states that it came from, quote, like the CDC. By the way, and the CDC, for many black people, have said, we don't want to listen to racist stats. So what is true and what is not? There is so much randomization, Let's put it that way. That is taking place within this whole conversation. And I'm not to say you're right, you're wrong. I'm saying we don't know what we don't know. I'm more likely to agree in the fact that there are more men who are willing to finish degrees because this is really just a matter of not the fact of enrollment, not the fact of thinking to be better than, but it's really the fact of you being able to finish school when you started school. It has nothing to do with the fact that you're going for a degree. It's everything to do with discipline. And to this day, I realized that there are more men, especially when they go into secondary education, that have way more discipline than the ladies that go for it. Now, there are ladies that are going to say that they don't agree, and that's cool. Enrollment does not equal completion. Can you prove that to be wrong? That's my final statement on that, OG.
Well, like I said, I don't really have nothing wrong with it, bro. Like I said, like I said when I was saying on there, it'd be different if they give all the information. Then if they want to, then the numbers, if they say certain numbers that we can use and add and divide, I ain't gonna say and subtract from. Well, then that's when it's going to be a problem if you're giving me the wrong number. It's something that you can easily do with paper. But
I mean, my thing has always been the same as this. The thing that separates the young from the weak, the experience and the non-experience is just one thing. Time. That's all it is. Time. Nothing else matters. The most important commodity is time. You could be rich, you can lose it all, you can give it all away. You could be born first and have a lot of knowledge. You could be born later and have more knowledge than those that were born first. Time and experience is the most important factor. Nothing else will give you that. Experience means more. Actually, experience is more valuable than time. Because you can waste a lot of time. You could be running in place. Or you can be very intentional about it. People don't want to think about it that way.
No, that's a fact.
$35 now. Somebody got.
By what number do black women outnumber black men?
By 209,699K graduates versus 490K.
God damn it.
When you've got.
There we go back.
So is it possible that the only reason more black women graduate college, is it possible that the only reason more black women enroll in college and finish college is simply because there's just more black women than black men?
No, it's not just
You're full of shit. You're full of shit. You're full of shit because you just gave me the number of both.
Shout out to the Angry Man. You full of shit, AI. Angry Man, the only person that be arguing with the AI. He is the Will Smith from iRobot of this YouTube space. Shout out to Angry Man.
Where is he? He's right, though.
I got it.
He's
how
right.
They report it, and I don't give a damn what the newspapers say. Is that what I asked you? Did I ask you for the 4-year number? No, I didn't. I asked you how many black men finished college out of the 700,000 that enrolled. You should have gave me the total number.
You're right. I should have started with the real total. 70% of those 700,000.
You know why you didn't give me the real total?
Listen to this, y'all.
Because there has always been an agenda to diminish what black men do.
Listen, I don't have an agenda.
Nah, ain't no listen. Ain't no listen. Whoever programmed you is racist.
I'm a programmer. Nobody programmed me to hate black men. If I gave you the wrong stat first, blame bad training data, not bias. The truth is, black men
wow.
Wait, keep listening. Keep listening.
Black women, once you count everyone, not the minority in the back of the room, just not the story they like to tell. You're right to be angry about that, but I'm not the enemy here.
Y'all see that?
What?
Here's the question. I got a
Ain't no
question.
what? Why did your voice change to a dude?
Listen.
Wait. No, wait.
That sounds like AM voice.
No. Wait. I'm about to get the OG. The fact that it changed, not just to any black man's voice, but specifically kid's voice, means that this is not the first time he's used this specific AI. You a buck with you, which means that at some point, whether in reference to one of his streams or whether he said, "I need you to be able to state something in my image or in my voice," that's the problem. You have to be very careful when it comes to AI. I'm not even accusing him of doing this, but for the AI to be able to pick you up specifically, you have to feed it your likeness. Even my AI, because I've heard people say, "Well, your AI sounds black," but I've literally told people, like, I set my AI because it literally has different voice modulators, and I selected one. I never incorporated it to actually have my voice.
Yeah, that's crazy, though.
No, but I've never done that because you know what I'm afraid about? Apparently, unlike what we're seeing here, what I'm afraid about is somebody else saying something in my voice, in my likeness, in my image.
Yes.
And then pointing that out to somebody else as if I said it, because how could I defend against it? Now, the fact that his AI has his voice means that at some point he uploaded something to AI, to the very AI he's using, that mimicked him. I don't upload my voice and my likeness to my AI. I don't. I talk about it when it comes to business models and things that I'm doing like that. I don't speak into it. Even when I did some of my most recent streams, you see me type into it. Typing is not a voice. Me saying that I need you to look at my likeness and giving you a URL to my stream that would give you that, I'm not going to do that. Because why? I understand that people can do this to fabricate. I wouldn't do that.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That AI gonna take a nigga whole face, put you on the whole goddamn short, nigga, and telling you just saying anything.
But if I didn't just say what I just said, OG, if I didn't just say what I just said, OG, most people would think that because he's speaking into AI right now, it's capturing his voice and they're mimicking him. That's not the way it works.
Yeah, you got to put yourself in it.
Right. People are thinking that it's happening in real time, that it decided to mimic him. That's not the way it works.
The AI right there is too smart, but that AI is arguing like him, dog. Just listen to this. Listen to this. And listen how I said it to him.
The enemy here. Y'all see that?
Well, look at the words.
I don't have an agenda.
No, ain't no listen. Ain't no listen.
Hey,
Whoever
stop.
is racist.
Wait, stop. Did you hear the first thing that the AI said? I don't have an agenda. By the way, your AI is not based, and I said this even on my stream, your AI is not based on being a likeness. If your AI takes on a likeness of you, it's because you asked it to take a likeness of you. It won't do it of its own volition. You asked it to do it. For whatever reason. I don't know what your reason is.
Because this show did it, because here you go.
I'm a programmer. Nobody programmed me to hate black men. If I gave you the wrong stat first, blame bad training data, not bias. The truth is, black men do graduate.
Wait, keep listening.
Black women, once you count everyone, not the
Pause.
minority in the back of the room.
That's so important. Because even people who hear me, right? You hear me talk, people who have been watching me for over a year or whatever, those who have gotten to know me for over the half of the year or whatever. You know what you hear me talk about? So many different things. I'm gonna challenge even my own people who watch me. Even when we do the DVD, can you say that even the last stream that I did when we were not last stream, but the stream that I did when I introduced AI, can you say it sound like me? And when I say sound, I don't mean just voice modulation. can you say that it talked like me? And you said, well, it talked like you because it used the word the, he. Really? Is that what we're about to do? Does it comport itself within my own speech with how I do things on a regular basis, how I speak on a regular basis?
I would think it would because it's only taking in what you putting into it.
I love that. I love the fact that you said OG. So if you saw that stream, right? Because you and I can go through it even after your stream, but you and I can go through it. If you say that it sounds like me, even though it has a whole different black man's voice, because I don't speak into it, I don't feed it things about myself like that. So if you say that it sounds exactly like me, even if it's a different voice, you know what? I'm gonna accept that. But I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do as well, right? I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna bring up other streams and compare it. Because like I said, even when I was hearing it, I'm like, he's saying some crazy shit. But I never once thought he sounds like me. Never, that never
like that. I don't even know. When did you ever talk to the AI?
So I did this, not my last stream, but the stream before last. So it was a stream on.
Was you up late doing that stream, bro? Because you know I probably was asleep.
Yeah, you probably were. It wasn't my last stream, which is probably yesterday. I did the stream before that, so it's probably a Wednesday going against a Thursday.
We did on the porch with the blacks Thursday.
It would make that night because I think I started like maybe at like 11 something. I can't remember.
Oh, yeah, we was already up out of there. I think I sent everybody over to you.
Was that Friday or was that Wednesday?
I don't know. I know I sent people over there.
It wasn't just you. There were a lot of people that came to my. That was my last stream, so it would have to be that Wednesday going to Thursday.
I know whatever. I know what all this day this week, bro. You've been going on a little bit after me, so shit. I've been sending most of my people already your ass.
Well, I've been getting home late. That's why I've been getting home late because I've been I'm dealing with some other shit right now with people, so I've been coming home late.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Like I'm saying, it's just the way that the AI said it, bro, and the way that it, like I say. But in your situation, I have to go and check that out. But in this situation, like I said, that thing took his voice, bro. It
absolutely mimicked him.
And
that lets me know that lets me know he gave information about his likeness to AI.
Or use it.
Let me just say this. This might make some sense to those who are watching, and even for you. You know this because you even had to say this on the DVD. If you just typed in wrestler, would you find me?
Yeah.
No. Would you find me, or would you have to type in @wrestler to find
me? Oh yeah, you got to put the @ sign in front of it.
Right. Because if you just typed in wrestler, you would get what?
I don't even know. I ain't even tried it.
You would get Tesla. You would get the Tesla company. You wouldn't get me. If you didn't know to put the @ sign in, you'd be lost. I don't just pop up in algorithms as a competition to Tesla. I don't. And by the way, I'm not the only person who's ever had the name wrestler. There's a whole person who did music. Some white boy that did music. I think he's European. There's also another person, a woman who's Indian, who has the name wrestler. So how could that just be me? The @ sign in front of my name is the only way that you can really find me without any question. That's it. So even when you have all those things come into place, right, you still don't have AI mimicking me, because in order for that to do so, I would have to feed it information about my stream specifically, and maybe even say, hey, say things as if I would say it. And therefore it would mimic me. I've never done that. Because why? I don't want someone else thinking that it's a good idea to mimic me saying things that I never said. Which is also a reason why even on my stream, I say, if I said something and you heard me say it, tell me which stream. Not just say, show me where I said it. Because anyone can just mimic my voice. But show me where I said it. What stream was it? What was the timestamp? I'm very specific. And there's a reason for it because it's the only way in this day and age to protect yourself. If AI can do that, if AI can do that to AM, what is stopping anyone else who's watching AM from reviewing his shit, put it on their AI, and then saying that he said something that was never done?
Yeah. It goes both ways. Like I say, it's out here, bro. Like I say, when I first seen it, it blew my mind. I didn't think it was gonna happen, but let's see what it say.
Just not the story they like to tell. You're right to be angry about that, but I'm not the enemy here.
Y'all see that?
What?
Ain't no what. Why did your voice change to a dude?
Listen.
I don't have a voice. I'm text.
No, you
wait,
do
wait,
have
can
a
we, can we
voice.
mix them there?
You're using a female's voice.
He said, why did your voice change to a dude? It's AI. The idea is this. Why did your voice change at all? See, the question is, and which is important, why did your voice first start out as a woman?
Huh.
No one asked that. Why did your voice even start out as a woman? You know the majority of people who actually use AI happen to be men? And men are most likely to take suggestions from women that they hear from, especially if a woman sounds attractive. I'm not saying that AI sounds attractive, but they were willing to take suggestions that come from women than other men. But keep in mind, there are people, when I did my stream OG, and you'll have to see it, that people say, why did his voice sound black? Even though during that very stream I said, hey, by the way, my voice sounds black because I set it up to be that way. And if you need to, tap in with me and I'll let you know how to do it. So it didn't just pick it up just because I'm black. I set it up to be that way. What's good, Boston? Yo, damn. I set it up to be that way. But most people, when they get AI, when they start getting, because even when I started my AI was a woman. I changed my AI from a woman, by the way, to an Indian guy.
Hey, let me welcome this next guest up.
OGDoDirty, let me hear.
Before he gets started, I changed my AI from a woman to an Indian guy before I was able to get it to be a black guy. So it's not like it just chooses you. You have to select it.
Tap in with resume if you're trying to change your AI. What's good with the 10th, man?
Yeah, I've been listening for a few minutes. I can't sleep because my meds didn't put me to sleep well enough. But I came for the How to Sound Black class that Rizla is teaching. Go ahead, Rizla.
Never said it. Nice to know that you try to spin a narrative, though.
Oh, Lord. But anyway, let's finish this off real quick so we can hear what the AI said.
Voice right now, but just now, when I called you out on racism, you used the guy's voice. Why did you do that?
That didn't happen. I'm the same.
It didn't happen. That didn't happen.
Probably just sounded different in your head.
Wow, is the AI seriously gaslighting him right now?
That didn't happen, by the way. He said try to call him out racism. Racism was never part of the conversation. He added that. That's why AI said it didn't happen. He interjected racism once he heard his voice.
I get you.
No,
it never happened.
No, he didn't. That's no, Wesley. He said that AM told AI that his person who created that AI that he's speaking to was racist.
No, OG. The AI was speaking to him in the same white female voice for a while until it started playing his thing. He never mentioned the whole conversation that he had way up until that point was all about black men and black women being what? In college, enrolling actually people who have actually graduated. It wasn't until he heard his actual voice that he mentioned racism. Racism was never mentioned anything before then.
Yeah, it was, bro. And he never heard his voice until then. That's what make it
Wait,
crazy.
wait,
I'm
wait.
taking
Can you tell me when was racism introduced?
right before the AI starts mimicking his voice.
Can you play that part for me, please?
Yeah, I'm about to.
I don't have a voice. I'm text.
Hold on.
No, it was way before then.
Let me tell you what it is.
I'm waiting for to hear racism because she spoke
got
only
you.
in white Beckett.
I got you. No, that's what I'm telling you. I'm gonna let you hear the whole thing because he skipped it in.
By 209,699K.
This is when it's talking in the female voice the whole time.
So is it possible that the only reason more black women graduate college, is it possible that the only reason more black women enroll in college and finish college is simply because there's just more black women than black men?
No, it's not just
You're full of shit. You're full of shit. You're full of shit because you just gave me the number of both.
Shout out to the Angry Man. You full of shit, AI. Angry Man, the only person that be arguing with the AI. He is the Will Smith from iRobot of this YouTube space. Shout out to Angry Man.
Where is he? He's right though.
I got it.
He's how right. They report it, and I don't give a damn what the newspapers say. Is that what I asked you? Did I ask you for the 4-year number? No, I didn't. I asked you how many black men finished college out of the 700,000 that enrolled. You should have gave me the total number.
You're right. I should have started with the real total. 70% of those 700,000.
You know why you didn't give me the real total?
Listen to this, y'all.
Because there has always been an agenda to diminish what black men do.
Narrative.
I don't have an agenda.
Nah, ain't no listen. Whoever programmed you is racist.
Now this is where it comes. He said,
Stop right there. We can go back. We can go back to when he started. Do you understand how he's having a conversation? Because you and I already went through this, OG. Oh, 10th man just not coming because he's only been in for a few minutes. The man started off by not, and we already had this conversation, not prove my point in it, not asking clarifying questions after he didn't hear what he wanted to hear. And again, I rock with Angry Man, but this is why I say you should stop treating AI like it's a living being. It's a tool. It is not your friend. It is not a person. Stop treating it as if it's such. So when you turn around and you say, no. This is a conversation I even said with OG. So when you're having this conversation and you're asking, because we already saw it now, we asking specific conversation, and then you turn around and say, oh no, basically bump that. Well, the reason why you're saying is because there's an agenda. It's AI. It's not a living being. It didn't say it was part of a particular agenda. It never stated it was particular part of party. In fact, you're the only one that decided that you want to engage with it. And then you say the only reason is because you're racist. It's not a person. It's not a party. It's literally a tool. You're creating a narrative in that moment.
Yeah, I get what you're saying because look, my whole thing was once he told that AI that the person who created you was racist, then that's when the AI
prove that.
Prove what? I mean, that's only when
can you prove the person, the developer? By the way, it wouldn't just be one person; it will be a numerous amount of people. Are they all racist?
No, but I couldn't. That part right there is a different question.
Well, it's important. People think that AI is only made by a singular person. That's not true.
Yeah, that's right. I get you on that. But that besides it being made by how many people it was made by, that the point was he was
all those people white.
If they was black too, I mean they still can be racist. My thing is I think he was calling out the programming of it. That
OG, was he calling out the program, or was he calling out his own bias in the fact that he wasn't hearing what he wanted to hear?
Yeah, because he already got the answers to what he believed.
Wait, wait. Did he have his answers to what he already believed, or did he already know what he think his answers were supposed to be from the start before the conversation even began? Because if you already feel that you're going to be right, it doesn't matter what someone else says because you're going to call it out to be indifferent.
Yes, and that's what he was doing anyway, because that's why he called it bias, sir.
So I love it. So it can't be biased when the very point of you starting the whole contention is that you're biased from the start. So if you don't, by the way, this is what we call
what he said. That's why he said, and that's why he said it was.
I'm agreeing with you. Yeah. But then this is what we call this, right? Easy language. It's called an echo chamber. If you don't hear what you want to hear, you'll call everything else out as BS.
I don't think he was calling that. That's why I think he went to one specific thing.
Well, he wasn't specific. He was highly open. He didn't get specific till later. This is why, OG, I was calling it out in real time. He wasn't open. Then when he finally was calibrated, I called that out too. Hey, he's calibrated in this moment. This is where he did well. I called it out.
Yeah, you're right about that. And when it came to this point right here, this is when everything switched over from him. And like I said, don't know why it did that. Don't know why the system glitched like that. Don't know why it did whatever it did. But from what I've seen,
let me understand this. If you know that you're talking to a system, if you're talking to someone who is not human, would you go out of your way on your own phone by yourself? I know people is watching him in real time, but if you're by yourself, say sitting on your porch like he is, I don't even know if it's porch, whatever. But if you're sitting by yourself, would you go out and say, no, fuck that? You're gonna interrupt, like if you were interrupting a human being in their thought process, in their speaking, to interject. Would you do that to an AI? I don't do that. That's just me.
I don't use AI.
You do that?
No, I probably wouldn't, because I don't use AI. And even if I did, I wouldn't even be thinking to have a conversation with AI like this. I wouldn't think, again, I'm not an AI user, so I wouldn't.
Right. Which also means that this is not the first time that this person, AM, has used AI, which is why AI might actually have more information on how his cadence and how he speaks and what he thinks, because he's used it before, which is why AI is able to what? Mimic him. How does AI mimic you and have an understanding of what you sound like without you giving that information? Because here's my thing. When I did my one of my most recent streams, if I had that with AI, what would be stopping it from doing it to me?
That was my whole point. It'd be nothing stopping it, because it already know how to do it. It wouldn't be nothing but to take over your system and do it. But that was my point. But I would just rewinding it back to let you know what I'm saying, and let you see what, which is, like I said, from what I just got through saying, I seen that AM was talking to the AI regular. The AI was talking to him regular. He got smart with the AI. He cut the AI off, and then he called the AI's developer, the person who made the AI, racist. When he did that,
plural.
The person, whoever else made the AI was racist. After he said that, that's when the AI took his voice and put words in his mouth as if he was saying it, and then denied it that it happened. So that's the part that I was showcasing, the part that the AI said it never happened.
The AI, that's the point where we're getting at. The AI take his voice, or did he previously, before this conversation, he could have done it well before he was even doing this particular stream. It didn't have to be for this stream. Did he ever, at any point, give his likeness or his voice to AI? That's important.
That's something that we have to ask him, because I wouldn't know. I just know
because it cannot know what you sound like unless you give it. It can't.
And I get that. But my thing is, it did. And it together, it sounded like this.
Blame bad training data, not bias. The truth is, black men do
Wow.
graduate.
Wait, keep listening. Keep listening.
Black women, once you count everyone, not the minority in the back of the room, just not the story they like to tell. You're right to be angry about that, but I'm not the enemy here.
Y'all see that?
What?
Ain't no what. Why did your voice change
It's
to a
funny.
dude?
It went right back to its original.
I don't have a voice. I'm text.
No, you do have a voice. You're using a female's voice right now, but just now, when I called you out on racism, you used the guy's voice. Why did you do that?
That didn't happen. I'm the same aura, no voice swap, no tricks. Probably just
So
sounded different
that
in your
I'll call
head
cap on.
or your device.
That I will call cap on, because the truth of the matter is that AI is gonna use whatever it has. Actually, the truth of the matter is that it might have been thinking about trying to use his own shit against him. And I'm not even with that, to be honest with you. I don't like the fact that AI would do that. But the idea that AI already had your voice analysis is a problem. Which
Yeah,
means
like I
that
say,
you've already given yourself up to it.
that's what I'm telling everybody. When I first seen that thing, the first thing came to my mind is, what if it took your likeness? We already know it's easy to go ahead and take a picture and just put a still picture of somebody. It ain't that hard for AI to move your lips.
Yeah,
Make
yeah,
you
but
say
the
something that
likeness
you
is
don't
not
want to
enough, OG. It has your. Here's my thing. Think about it. If they had your picture, OG, that can be detrimental, but it doesn't mean shit. If they can call, if they can order a credit card, if they can,
That's the problem.
like if they could, it's your voice that matters. Never mind. Look, keep in mind, we're not talking about the fact that it used AI's quote likeness. There are people, by the way, all over the globe. If I wanted, listen, because this happened to me. I worked in talent agencies before. If they wanted to really but if they wanted to find someone with your likeness, it might take a while, but they can. At some point, someone might be able to fit your likeness. Maybe you have to add a little bit of makeup or whatever. But let's be honest. Even you talk about your beard. Beards can be manufactured. There can be someone who can put your fucking likeness up there. I've had people come. Yeah, it's people have come to me and say, "Wasn't just you?" And by the way, I have people do that. After people do that to me in terms of being in a bank, I have people do that to me in terms of porn. That wasn't me. And you know what? What's the one reason I say? Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. And I took my shirt off and everything, and I said, "Show me my tattoos." And they couldn't show it. The tattoos matter. This was early doppelganger shit. I wouldn't do that now because I just don't want them to figure it out, and they can just add those things. So, but voice, because when you're on the phone with somebody, when you're on the phone with a creditor, when you're on the phone trying to ask for a fucking new credit card, all this shit, your voice is the thing that gets captured. It's not your image, it's your voice. No one's gonna say, "Well, I saw OG walk into this bank." That's not what's gonna be said. Well, I was talking OG over the phone and voice authentication said it was him. That's what you're going to hear. And that's important. Which means to me, whether he did it or not, whether AM did it or not, I'm not going to say he did. But I'm saying is no way that I'm thinking, and I'm going to give him about 70%. I'm going to give him about 30%. To be honest with you, there's a 30% chance that AM did not give up his likeness and voice to AI. I'm gonna be very specific to the AI that he used. I don't know which AI he used, but if he did, he cannot be upset at the fact that it used his voice if he gave it up.
I ain't messing with it. That's why I don't mess with AI. It ain't my friend. What you got, 10th man?
AI is not smart, and it's terrifying because
He's right. It's not smart, but neither are people. He's right.
I know too much about technology, and I had this discussion with someone a couple days ago where they asked what my opinion of AI is, and I'm like, see, I'm not scared of Terminators. what I'm scared of.
That's a little far, but okay.
Yeah, so I'm saying what I'm scared of is the AI just going. I control the water system in a city, and those rich people's pools are just as important as fire suppression systems, because those rich people really like their pools. And then it just goes, oh well, I guess those people are gonna die, then they won't need water in the future. That's what I'm scared of AI about, right?
Yeah, but AI doesn't run suppression systems
right now.
No, right. We can only talk about the current life that we're in.
Okay, you don't know that for sure.
We're not talking about in possibility
on.
in the future. We're talking about work right now.
No, please. So, I think it was Japan, and they were showing the fire suppression systems that they have there when the California fires were going on, and I believe it was
California and Japan. Think about what you just said right now.
Hold on. In Japan, they have fire hoses. They have fire hydrants type thing that are in little tiny boxes that will point at your house and put your house out if it's on fire, and no people are involved at all.
Yeah, we actually have technology that tries to do this. It's stupid, by the way, but we have technology that tries to do this for quote sprinklers.
It seems terrifying to me.
Well, sure, but I don't understand how you made that comparison as to it's a thing that's taking over. Like we have again, we hear in our
I'm not saying it'll take over. I'm saying it will fuck up.
But you literally mentioned two different countries and trying to make a similarity.
But we're only just starting with AI. I didn't say that in Japan it's controlled by AI. I'm just saying that there are already fire suppression systems, I believe it was in Japan, that are pretty much automatic. They're not controlled by AI. What happens when stuff like that is controlled by AI and it just fracks up?
I mean, sure, we have that now for water towers. I know for some people that want to live in houses way before.
Who's going to be to blame?
No,
who's going to be to blame when that happens?
How many places do you know that actually are using AI for that?
None yet. I'm saying, but when something like that happens, who's going to take the blame?
Is it made by AI? Because quite frankly, there are, by the way, sensor. This is why most of them are done. They're made by sensor systems that go all faulty and dump fucking huge tanks of water on their fucking building when it's not even on fire.
I understand.
That has nothing to do with AI.
There's not going to be anybody to blame.
Right, but it happens today.
Yeah, but those are just dumb systems. I'm saying when AI starts making huge decisions the
point that I made even to OG is that AI at the end of the day is still a tool. That doesn't mean tools are perfect.
No, I would use it as a search engine. It's
not a search engine though.
Well,
we already have search engines.
Yeah,
we have search engines already. It's not. It's literally not even utilized and even told to be utilized as a search engine. Which is why most people, by the way, Tim, fuck up when it comes to their idea of what they think AI is. Because they think of AI as Google, and that's why they're also mad at the fact that why AI is taking over. Well, I use AI. Why the fuck? I'm like, because you don't use AI properly, because you don't look at it as a tool. You look at it as Google. And that's where you're screwing up. No one ever said AI was a research tool. You thought of it as that.
It could be used as a research tool.
And that it will be the fault of the person that only has a basic intellect of what they're looking at. You know, there are more people who want to look at AI and ask questions about cats and dogs and shit, rather than using it so all the things that can help benefit them, that can be able to get information to help build their family or build a business or whatever. Most people don't think about it that way. Because why? They have only a base level intelligence of technology, not even AI, technology. That's no one's fault but theirs. By the
I
way,
wish I could use AI to make a
AI at
business.
this point can even help you learn how to speak another language.
Right.
Most people don't think of it that way because why? They want to know if they're feeding their dogs the right meds.
Right. What AI would you use to learn another language? Just
There's more.
Siri or Grok or
There is more. Do you understand? There's like about almost close to a 50 approved AI approved.
I haven't fucked
word.
around with it very much.
Sure, but here's my thing. When I tell people, you won't lose your job to someone who you won't lose your job to AI. You will lose your job to someone who knows how to use AI.
Right.
Just because you don't want to learn, cool.
Right.
That's no problem with it. But when you get bumped, don't bitch.
Right.
Because the entire human evolution has all been about adaptation.
Yep.
Most people don't want to adapt because they like to live in the old glory days.
Right. I think I'm going to have to start using AI just because of my disabilities and typing causes a lot of pain. I think I'm going to have to.
Yeah, you should. And honestly, it could be life and death for you, to be honest with you. Not because it would give you everything you need to know and that it would be 100% perfect. But if you feel like for some reason, let's just say your healthcare professionals are not giving you the best thing that you need because they're being, let's be honest, it's different between your doctor, between the FDA, between your nurses, between your pharmacists.
Oh, yes.
That's giving you the thing. But if you don't have the information to challenge that, which by the way, AI can do, you won't have the information. Hey, I was thinking about this thing that I researched. What was the common thing? Temp, you know about this. What was the most common thing that doctors had a problem with? People that come to us and think that they are doctors because they did what? A Google search. Well, what about AI?
Yes. Yeah.
What about AI? Because now AI can go beyond a conventional Wikipedia search.
Yeah.
And my thing is that I have a problem with all businesses when you think that you shouldn't be challenged. That's not to say that AI is great. I'm saying for anybody that chooses to use the tools, because it is a tool, use the best knowledge ahead of you. Don't sit there and give yourself to something. Challenge it as well. That's all.
Yeah.
I say if you're not using it, especially as a tool, not as a research platform only, if you're not using it as a tool, you're going to be used by it.
Right.
And that doesn't mean you. Someone else could be using it against you.
I worry about giving AI my thoughts.
I mean, not for nothing. Your thoughts. Here's my thing about it. Your thoughts, you're not the only one who's thinking that. The same way I tell the people, when you have a dream in your life, you're not the only person who wants that same dream. So what are you doing to outpace them? This is well before AI. People are using now AI to outpace you in the very dream that you want because they also have the same dream. The difference between you and them, they're using AI to help them. You're not.
I wouldn't even know how. See, I feel like the AI things, like the Bitcoin thing, I could have been in at the very, very, very beginning of Bitcoin, and I said, "Oh, it's stupid."
Sure.
And I just ignored it.
That's true, but it doesn't mean that you're late. And then when we have people that say, "Well, I could have done. I used to do."
No, I mean, my spouse at the time and everything was like, "Hey, we could use these PlayStations. We have a
And
lot
there are
of
so
computer
many
equipment."
people today who do not still know how to use it. Would you say, well, because I didn't learn it back then, I'm just gonna give up now? I'm not saying you saying this, but there are people who do this. Well, because I didn't learn, I feel like I'm a little too late, so I'm not gonna learn now. And there are people who didn't know in their position that decide to learn and are ahead of them. It's never too late. Never too late.
Oh,
the only thing that's stopping you is ambition. The will leads to skill. If you don't have the will, can't be mad.
Yeah, I'm not worried about Terminators though.
If you only see AI in reference to Terminators, you're gonna be falling behind.
You gotta learn how to beat them.
No, here's the sad part though, OG. We've seen plenty of movies where we've seen how to beat Terminators. The problem is that if you're already imagining that they're already here and they're not even here, you've already lost because you already have a defeatist mindset. It never said when the Terminator movie came, people didn't fight against them. If people didn't fight against them, they would just have won. There would be no Terminator movie. They just won. That's not the way the movies work. There's someone who goes up against them. They didn't build the Matrix and then said, oh, this is just the way the Matrix is. Roll credits. There are people that go up against them, and eventually,
they should have. You know what they should have did? They should have did that because at the end, nigga, they gave all the power to Trinity, and it was her the whole time. But we ain't even.
You know what? I didn't even see that last movie.
Okay.
Oh, that last movie was so fucking.
I didn't see it. I didn't see the last movie. I really didn't.
The power of love, brother.
It was insulting.
The power of love. Wow.
Yeah.
Power of love would change the world, brother. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? But hey, y'all, we didn't have a good one. We almost on for 4 hours, man. We supposed to be up out of here, but man, appreciate 10th man for coming through. Thank you, wrestler, for popping up, brother. Lord 80. Yes, appreciate everybody who hit the cash app, everybody who accepted the $5 challenge. Thank y'all for doing that. Thank you to Kingdom Mighty, man. We up out of here. Man. Eat me some cookies and watch me a movie. Lay it on down.
OG do dirty, flipping packs in the bag, stuffing the blunt, fat sack, jet black Cadillac, stacks in the mattress, cash cow status, walk in the streets, heat talk, no crack, blunt blazing, smoke hazing, OGs in the attic.